I feel really.
I thought I put it in the successful folder.
Oh, sorry.
Did you have Anthony drops now?
Well, yeah.
I thought I put it in the successful folder.
Yeah.
I apologize. It won't happen again.
Cause she got a great ass.
Oh, these are
That's a
fun.
hot dog drop.
Oh, wow.
I fuck cunt.
Yeah, welcome to the Jim and Sam Show. We have a great.
That's right. I got to play with some of my sound bites,
have
too.
fun. Enjoy.
You're not so smart now, are you?
Ah, that's really cool. Let me try one.
Hump day.
That's yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
That's one of Jim's favorites.
Awesome.
Yeah, oh.
You know, I play that a lot.
Okay. Oh, you know, I like, this is one of my favorites. Oh, boy. I'm screwed.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
I like this Sam Roberts.
Oh, that's nice.
Sam Roberts is a
I'm
man.
enjoying
good.
pushing these buttons.
Oh, man. You know what I think about you, Jim?
What?
This guy's a riot.
Oh, come on. Hold on a second.
I'm just gonna get something to eat.
Hi.
Yep.
He's walking up the hall right
that's
now.
good.
He hasn't heard.
Nah, why would he?
He hasn't heard this.
Nah.
You know, I saw him. He was walking up the hall with some food in his hands. You know what I think it was?
What?
Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn.
Well, right now he has no idea, but he's going to go,
Look at me. I look like an idiot.
Yeah, well, you're going to go like,
You stupid fucking cunt.
but I'm going to go, hey, how come,
But I fuck, Nico, and I jerk off.
yeah, but you're going to go like, I don't believe you because.
You fairy.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
well, let's get started. Here we go. I enjoyed watching that one.
Yeah, all right. Well, if you want to get started, then actually, why don't you let me talk first?
Sure.
You fucking cunt.
Hold on. Good morning.
I'll take that disc, man, and I'll ram it up your box.
Oh, wait, we forgot to start properly. Good morning. I like it.
We did? I can't believe it.
Why?
So now, Anthony, what happened?
Veronica must have put the iPads wrong, but
Veronica.
it's my fault because I forgot to check them because she usually does them in the right spots, and today she did not.
Wait, Veronica?
I've never heard that name on a man before, but I'm sure it's all right.
That made me happy. All right, so,
I'm going to switch them right now.
Don't interrupt me, cunt!
yeah, come on.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, our iPads were just... It was weird sitting down and seeing Sam's iPad.
Yeah. And it was weird for me sitting down and seeing Jim's
It's
iPad.
fun, though, isn't it? For 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes, yeah.
Anthony did check him, though. I heard him.
What? You checked him?
No, he hit the button to make sure something played on him.
How could you hit the... What? When you hit the button, didn't you realize the wrong buttons are in the wrong spots? No?
I didn't.
You did not.
I didn't.
Oh.
Look at me. I look like an idiot.
Yes! Back at it, baby!
We can make an arrangement.
Oh, I forgot
That's
that
because I'm
one.
an idiot.
Arrangement.
I fuck cunt. I apologize. It won't happen again. I'm just cold. I'm a cold person.
By the way, I'm hooked up now.
Sweet!
All right, you won't.
You know, he didn't understand what was going on.
It's the weirdest thing in the world.
Okay.
All right.
All is back to normal.
Back to basics.
That was very
That's good
upsetting.
stuff. It was. It was fun, though, for a moment.
Yeah, it was, but
Oh shit, this bitch got a dick.
all right, all is good.
I'm surprised Sam didn't take advantage of having the chip soundboard.
No, I knew. I considered it for a moment, and I decided against it.
Why? You would understand in that moment how much fun that soundboard is.
Right, there's just so many fun buttons to push.
I mean, it's an endless amount of fun.
Because...
And I'm creating one for the phone. People keep asking me to do one for the phone.
Oh, like an app?
Yeah, a soundboard.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, just need somebody who does apps.
So you're creating one for the phone, meaning I have the idea to create one for the phone.
Yep.
I see.
Yep.
I see.
$400.
They're not that they're not that tough to do. Do you know how many people are going to ruin their spouse's days?
That's the most fun for me is when I do get enough contacts from people or videos even from people doing Edgar. There may be Edgar bonuses on there. Shit, dude.
You know what you could do? In-app purchases. You buy the app, you get the chip soundboard. There's in-app purchases for bonus Edgars, for bonus Ted Shecklers, for bonus that stuff. In-app purchases.
I never heard of that.
Oh, yeah. Like you can charge 99 cents.
It's freemium.
That's right. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the chip soundboard can be free.
Ooh.
But for $1.99, you get that Edgar bonus pack, DLC,
I wouldn't charge
baby.
$2 for Edgar.
Wait,
But
wait,
I
but-
would
Yeah,
say
but you
this.
make it worth it.
Well,
I
you're
would
really
say
charging.
Edgar.
It's $1.99 for the whole
Package.
Yeah.
I would say this. Edgar should be free.
Oh, and you got to pay for chip?
You got to pay for chip because Edgar's for free.
Plus, Chip is more of a person who would charge for his stuff.
He would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would. He'd insist on a premium.
Yeah.
99.
Go on now. And then go on now, too. Go on now.
You know what you got to do? Because it's a chip app, right? You do the whole chip soundboard, but there's one button on the chip soundboard. Totally doesn't even work. Not a quote that Chip says very often, but it costs $89 to unlock it because that's what Chip would do.
Yeah. Or it's a chip sound, but the button is not good. It's like you spend like it's a $99 button.
Right.
And when you open it, it goes, this button costs $99.
You know what's amazing? You would sell.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I'll bet not a ton, but there are absolutely people that would pay $99 for that button.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Just to be like, I'm the ultimate Chip fan. I paid for the $100 button.
Absolutely.
Like they'd hang out with their friends and be like, yeah, well, and they'd hit that button on the soundboard and it would just shut everybody down.
Are you saying it's like that one? What was the one app that cost $99,000? It was like that was
the gem,
the nonsense app.
Yeah, the gem app that didn't do anything. It was just a gem on your phone. Already, Chuck in Boston. What's going on, Chuck? Hey, bud.
Hello?
Hey, Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was put the phone down for a second. I would pay $10 for one sound effect.
Well, hold on. It says
that would
100. And they messed up. They messed up on the board.
I'll pay 100. All I want to hear is Edgar say April and then a fucking gunshot.
Thank you, buddy. And it's real. It's not Foley work. It's actual.
Yeah.
It's actual audio.
Look.
I would put that app out if I had to. You know what I mean? To make the gunshot real, I would do that.
You would?
Absolutely.
You'd love to hear Edgar go, "Hey!" and then a gunshot.
Yeah. But you know what would be great? If it was April and then a gunshot. Do you understand that your manager, Jonathan, would be stuck in an April Fool's loop for the rest of his life? He would never break out of it.
No, but I'm thinking of funny things like that you could, because guys do drive their spouses fucking nuts.
That's what it would
with
really
this
be
shit.
for.
And things that you could do in arguments.
Right.
There'd be one part like the argument app, the argument, the couple of them that you could use in an argument.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up! Just things you could say to your spouse.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Keep quiet, you piece of garbage.
No, I didn't.
How about $99 and Chip customizes one?
I don't want to charge $99. It'd be too complicated.
You just do it on your phone.
You could just say one's $99 and the button just says, I got $99 and a bitch ain't one. It's like, what does that even mean?
This button is expensive. No, I'll figure it out. But
What'd
people
you
have
pay
been
for
asking
this
me.
fucking button for?
I am going to do it.
I think it's a good idea. We should talk about the shooting that went down at the newspaper.
The Capitol in Annapolis. Is that Annapolis?
The Capital Gazette, yeah. Yeah, in Annapolis.
5 dead.
5 were dead. I think more were injured. So at first, they said this guy that went in, he had no identification. They got him. They found him under a desk. They brought him in. They didn't have to fire any shots at him.
He was under a desk?
I think so. And he had a backpack full of smoke grenades or something. And he had ground down his fingerprints. He had no identification on him, and he wouldn't cooperate at all. He wouldn't tell cops who he was. He wouldn't do anything. So they just sat there with this suspect, with the guy. I mean, they kind of knew he did it, but they didn't know who he was until I went to bed last night. And then this morning, it turns out he's this guy who the newspaper had written about a couple years ago for stalking.
He's a real piece of shit.
Yeah, just one of these crazy assholes who had gone to court for stalking exes on Facebook.
Was it one ex?
I think it was multiple women that he had stalked. I'm not sure, but he had stalked at least one woman, right? And so the newspaper had written about him and done a few stories on him, and he spent the last a couple of years harassing the newspaper.
Well, he sued them for defamation.
Tweeting the journalists and then suing them for defamation. But the judge had thrown the case out because in order to sue for defamation, you have to prove that it's not true what they're reporting.
Yep.
And he couldn't come close to proving that.
And you have to prove intent.
Yeah.
Like they willfully told a bullshit story.
Anybody can sue for anything, but
Sure.
it's not that easy to win.
And you can also, by the way, if you just sue for something crazy, people don't realize that, because people always go, what are they going to do, sue me? Yeah. And anyone can sue you. But you have to realize there is a fucking little check here. Whereas if you sue somebody and it's bullshit,
Yeah.
like say I sued Sam Roberts for nothing at all, just to be a time wasting cunt, you can sue me for attorney fees back. You don't always
Because
get
it's
it.
frivolous?
Yeah, if the judge thinks it's whatever or egregious or whatever, they do once in a while have like someone who sued the Westboro Baptist Church. Those awful people. Some judge awarded the Baptist Church attorney's fees
Wow.
for the other person, and or something happened. And Bill O'Reilly actually paid the attorney's fees of the people who sued the church. Like he stepped in and paid them for, I forget why, probably just to grab some headlines. But you can also, so you can get fucked suing somebody for
You should. I mean, there should be. There should be more punishment for dumb lawsuits.
wasting somebody's time in a lawsuit.
Because
Yeah,
it wastes time. It wastes lawyers' time. It wastes the judge's time. It just wastes everybody's time. People have to go in for jury duty. You know what I mean? It's just annoying.
So yeah, this guy sued for defamation. I think this was an appeal he had lost on.
Yeah.
It was one of those things. He was just, I guess, very, very bitter, and he got the resolution that he wanted, but it wasn't what he wanted.
Right. So the article came out in 2011.
Yeah.
And it was called "Jared Wants to Be Your Friend." The guy's name is Jared Ramos.
Oh, they wrote a whole article on him.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's where it
okay.
all started. They wrote
Okay.
a whole article about what this guy was doing on Facebook and what the trial was and all this stuff. And that's when this rivalry started. One of the journalists that he was tweeting about is one of the ones that he shot. So it seems like that was direct.
That's who he was probably looking for.
Mhm.
So now it is some woman who was harassed by him said she warned a cop years ago that he'd be the next mass shooter and said he's a fucking nut job. Just another one of these fucking leeches.
And that's what more people. That's what people have to concentrate on. I think when stuff like this happens, because I'm watching the news and I'm reading, online and stuff, and listening to everybody's take on it. And I heard Hannity blaming Obama and Maxine Waters. I heard people blaming Hannity. People were blaming Milo because Milo Yiannopoulos, very ill-timed statement. You read that. He made a statement.
Did he make a statement, or was that a private text message he sent?
I read it was private.
It was a text message.
He said it was private. I read his whole statement. He messaged back a journalist.
Sarcastically messaged him.
Sarcastically saying, I can't wait until there's a mass shooting at a journalist.
Until they
whatever.
start targeting journalists. But then the
Right.
journalist printed it. Milo didn't say that publicly. The journalist printed it.
The journalist printed it, and then it became this thing where you now are trying to act like, and it was kind of what Jesse Jackson was saying, and maybe we could have called him out a little more, but whatever.
About what? The rhetoric?
Yeah, that it leads to violent behavior.
I didn't think, well, somebody said we should have raised Maxine Waters. What about what I didn't think of it. That was a great point. Somebody said, why did you mention Maxine Waters? First of all, we didn't know we were interviewing him. He just kind of came in.
That's the thing.
I didn't plan it, but that's a great point. I should have asked him about Maxine Waters. It just didn't occur to me.
Yeah, it was more just like a Jesse Jackson.
Jesse
popping
Jackson's
in
going to be
here.
in
Let's
30
just
seconds,
whatever,
okay?
talk to him for 5 minutes. But, yeah, I mean,
Wait, did he post a threat? Sorry, Sam. Did he post a threatening Instagram a journalist? Oh, no. He posted, this is why, if this is correct, didn't he post what the journalist had printed already?
Yes.
So he sends a private message to a journalist. The journalist posts it, and then Milo talks about what this guy writes. And you don't have to like Milo.
No.
But if you're blaming Milo for this, you're a dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
I saw this morning that PayPal and Venmo banned him
For what?
for this.
Come on.
It's
Like, look, Milo says things that are very shitty.
yeah.
A lot of what Milo does would make him a shitty guy. But he has nothing to do with the shooting. And the idea that, poor timing on a statement that he didn't intend to get published, but I doubt that he was upset that it got published.
Doesn't matter. The bottom line is he didn't publish it.
He
So
did not
You know
publish
who
it.
should be responsible? How about the journalist that published it and made it public?
Right.
Like if you send something to a journalist and it's meant to be private or a shitty text message.
Or if it's dangerous. If it is so dangerous that
Right.
this statement is gonna endanger the lives of people, then it shouldn't be published. If it's so dangerous, what Milo said, wouldn't it fall into the same category of yelling fire in a movie theater? Isn't that the type of thing where we have to say, okay, speech is one thing, but this is so dangerous that we can't publish it? Right?
They could have edited out part of it, and The bottom line, it's the shooter's fault, people. It's nobody's fault. It's not
Right.
the journalist who printed this' fault. It's certainly not Milo's fault. It's the fucking broken mental patient.
It's not Trump. It's not Obama.
No.
It's not Maxine
No,
Waters.
It's none of them.
Right.
It's not a gun, and it's not Sean Hannity. It's the fucking broken mental patient.
Right. That's exactly what it is. And everybody's so wrapped up in like their causes
Ugh.
and so wrapped up in trying to take their enemies and blame whatever happens on them. Because, oh, well, that's my enemy. I can take this tragic story and put it on them.
Yeah, and use it in the next argument.
Right. Instead of just being like, hey, we can all come together and clearly say that this guy who went in and shot up a newspaper is a piece of shit scumbag. Let's find the other piece of shit scumbags.
And it's unfortunate that the cops have a job to do. Okay, it's unfortunate. If you have a fucking a rat trap set up, and you see the rat kind of hanging half out
Mhm.
of the trap, what you do is you step on him.
Right.
You don't take him. I know we have rights, but when there's a shooter and you find him under a desk with no fingerprints and the gun, and he won't tell you who he is, it's unfortunate that the cops can't just handle the problem right there. I'm
It
sure
is.
they would love to, and it's unfortunate that they would get in trouble if they did.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset if that had happened.
I
Not
wouldn't
one
either.
bit.
But they bring this fucking this piece of shit in, filed his fingerprints off, doesn't want to tell. There is something to be said
Mhm.
for the way of certain videos I've watched, how they get information out of people. You cut off one finger and people spit out information.
And there's actual statistics. There's actual data, right? That says, are you?
I understand. I sound like a crazy person.
Well, yeah. You're sort of saying that we should be under cartel rule.
No, I'm just saying the guy.
I was going to move past it, but you are kind of advocating for cartel rule.
Look, all these shooters are enraging, but I'm just looking at this guy's fucking face and the fact that he was hassling somebody on Facebook and he just wouldn't stop.
And
It was
his-
apparently really bad.
And his
What's that?
shitty goatee.
Like he harassed this woman that he went to high school with.
Of course he did.
At first saying like, thanks for being the only person who would say hi to me. And then it just got worse and worse and worse. And then
And this is the thing. Like, this is a woman. The woman being harassed was the one woman who was nice to him. This guy probably got made fun of, and by the way, clearly, rightfully so, throughout his entire high school career. The one person that was nice to him and was going like, "Oh no, don't make fun of him. He's just misunderstood." She's the one
Who he won't stop.
that has
with.
to deal with his fucking nonsense.
she ended up having to move 3 times, sleeps with a gun.
Wait, she had to move away?
Yeah, because he wouldn't stop harassing her. She blocked him on Facebook. She started getting in touch with
Whoa.
with her job. She was suspended by a supervisor the same month, then let go several months later.
She was?
Yeah.
Why?
For probably something that he said about her or claimed that she.
Or-
I don't know.
Or did it mess her job, like mess her up?
Well, she wouldn't be fired.
No, meaning did it like fuck her up so much she wasn't doing her job properly?
Right, that she was fucking up at work.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. But when she blocked him from seeing her Facebook page, he found things that she wrote on other people's pages and
Oh.
taunted her with it,
Oh
attaching
my
screenshots,
God.
posting some of his emails. She called the police. For months he stopped, then he started again. All of this without having seen her in person since high school.
It's amazing that the what mental illness makes people do. Dealing with these people who are like, again, we've all been overzealous and written with too many text messages, we've all done it. But when you get into a level where you're actually harassing and it's a particular hatred for stalkers.
Absolutely, me too. If we were as severe on online stalkers as we are on people who have like weed and stuff on them, you know how much safer we'd be?
Yeah, because women, women when they stalk you, they can be very annoying, and women can drive you fucking crazy. Phone, but very rarely do they harm you. They just don't. It's mostly guys, but guys are scary, man. When
But
a
it's severe enough that you have to move 3
That's
times
fucking
and
horrifying.
leave the state.
Well, and let's talk about pure physics. I mean, there aren't that. Can most women overpower me? Yeah, but
sure,
men in general can overpower women.
and men are just more likely to shoot you.
Yeah.
They're just more likely
Yes.
to do it. Did she have to move? Was he showing up at her house, or did he?
No, but I think that the harassment was so bad that she just moved and then
And then
trying to lose him.
There's a book
Continued.
I read many years ago, and part of it is dealing with like just fucking pieces of shit like this. And it's written by Gavin DeBecker, called the book The Gift of Fear.
Gavin DeBecker, or was it Gavin DePecker?
Gavin DeBecker. Hold on a second, Sam.
Okay.
Get out of the way.
Okay.
Wait, what'd you say? Just a ruined moment.
Yeah.
Gavin DeBecker, The Gift of Fear. And it's about our instincts and when we're afraid of people.
Mhm.
And, because you're always taught socially, like, well, you can't judge a book. And he's saying that a lot of times that instinct you have is correct and that it's a very, very correct instinct. Not all the time. We've all made mistakes. We've all misjudged people. But a lot of times we're right, too, to be afraid of people. And that violence is always predictable. He's like, it's never just random. Like, oh, he just snapped one day. No, he didn't.
We see it.
We
There's
always
signs.
see it. And we ignore it. And he goes over, just fucking
Dude, in my life,
these leeches who do not stop bothering you. And I've ignored his advice. I got stalked one time. Again,
Yeah.
It wasn't violent, but it was obsessive. And I knew what to do. And I still would get angry once in a while and fucking respond. Don't respond. Do not respond when somebody is stalking you.
in my life, the hint, if there is a hint of mental illness, go away.
Yeah.
Just get it away from me. I won't have anything to do with it. I don't care if it's a family member, a friend, somebody I meet on the street. I don't care what they have to offer. If there is a hint at this point of mental illness, goodbye. I don't want it anywhere near me.
People might point out who you're working with.
Well, look. By the way, the person I'm working with now probably has the least mental illness of all the people that I worked with.
That's true.
Or at least is aware of it.
Yeah, well, let's just—that's a better statement. I can't. But yeah, it's crazy. These to move 3 times, man. That is fucking horrifying.
Horrifying.
Was he threatening her with violence? Maybe he was. But she said this guy's crazy. He's going to be a shooter. How do you fucking care about anybody from high school, for Christ's sake?
That's crazy. Right there.
You're in your fucking 30s.
It's insanity.
Move on.
Right. Right. It's just people are broken. Their brains don't function. There's no sort of, let's try to figure this out. They're broken.
I would love to read the beginning of that. Like, what did she say that this fucking, whatever he is,
She was probably trying to be nice.
misread? There's a story of it was a newspaper, and this is in Gavin DeBecker's book, so I'm going to butcher the story because I haven't read it in many years.
DeBecker or DePecker?
What, Sam, hold on. Where there was a guy who was hassling this weatherman or this person on the news.
Mhm.
He kept writing him letters obsessively, and it wouldn't stop, and it was annoying. They weren't threatening letters. The guy was a fan or whatever. He just wouldn't stop. And then I think that the guy in the newsroom tried to have him stop doing it. Like he did something where he got like a restraining order or did something, which was probably unnecessary because the guy was just writing letters. But when he did that, he upped it one level.
Yeah, in that scenario, the best thing you can do is just act like you've never gotten these letters, right?
And there's times where, especially because there's times where letters are sent where you probably don't get them.
Exactly.
There's been people here, and this is a totally...
Especially when it's a snail mail letter.
Yes.
There's no receipt on it. Nobody knows if you got it or not.
But this guy was literally sending every day or a lot. So eventually the guy keeps breaking the restraining orders, and he has the guy arrested in his home or something. And the guy just snapped because he took it to a place, the reporter took it to a place where the guy was arrested because he just kept going up, up, up. And the guy went and shot him. I think he shot him. Again, I'm remembering this from years ago. But there's times where you have to call the police and get it handled, and there's times where you don't. That's where, like, he has a company. And I've never dealt with him. I've never met him. But where they analyze threats.
Right.
And they go, should you actually get a restraining order? Because there's times where a restraining order will stop somebody.
Sure.
And then there's times where it won't. And I don't know what this guy's case was, but writing the article on this guy might have been, and I'm not blaming the victim,
Right.
but that might have been the wrong move. And somebody like Gavin, I forget his name.
I think it was DePecker.
Fuck, Sam! But he might have said, no,
But you
don't write this article or don't go to who the fuck knows?
the journalist has to write the article. Though.
I'm not, no, I mean with her, not the journalist.
Oh, you
The
mean
journalist
maybe
has
she
to do his
shouldn't
job.
have brought him to court or whatever.
I
it
don't
was.
know. I don't know.
Depending on the scenario.
Because sometimes with these fucking psychopaths, that ups it and makes them go to another level. And there's other times where it stops them. And that's where threat analysis.
So then what do you do?
I don't know. Again, I'm going, dude, and I'm admitting my lack of knowledge. I'm pulling
On just everything.
Well, hold on, Sam. So I'll take it. Once in a while, no, I'm just pulling little pieces of this book. I gave the book to somebody who was having a stalking issue. The book was so fucking good.
Well, it seems like you want to avoid at all costs whatever is going on in this crazy person's head. You want to avoid at all costs turning it into reality, like giving in, like because once you start acting on whatever this person is doing to harass you, now the real world and this person's fake crazy land world are combining, right? And this person's crazy fantasies, that's where they start to become reality, I would imagine.
Yeah, and there's always like, look, anybody in public life or even private life, obviously, you have people who are going to become obsessed or whatever, or angry, and people you went to high school with, and obviously she was just nice to this guy, and something she did changed the relationship from I like you to an enemy.
Dude, you shouldn't be. If there's a crazy person in your life, don't be the one nice person. Be one of the many who just ignore it. Just ignore it.
It depends. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it does. Again, that's where threat analysis. And I'm not talking about social media bullshit from people. Like that's something that everybody deals with. But this is a guy targeting this person for a personal reason.
But
wow, that's very scary. She knew years ago this guy's going to be a shooter.
It's so clear when you read this story what's going on, and it is amazing to me that faster than any of these shootings, and maybe because it was a shooting that happened at a place of work, so it was adults, not a school with kids. But faster than any of these other shootings, people started trying to figure out how they could line this up with their cause, with their argument, with their political side. And it's like, guys, we have to all be able to say the same thing about something like this. Like, we have to be able to all. This is where bipartisanship can be a real thing. Like, we have to be able to come together and just all agree that this guy's a scumbag, and we should do more to try to find these scumbags.
One of the best descriptions of a human being, and I credit the writers of Taxi, which is one of the best written sitcoms ever, was that when he was talking to Louis De Palma.
And Louis was like, you talking to me? You talking to me?
No. That's Taxi, the Jimmy Fallon movie.
I see.
This is he called Louis a broken toilet of a man. And I thought, and there was another time where Alex Weir called him a canker sore of a man. But a broken toilet of a man was hilarious. But what a great description of a shit human being. And that's what this guy is. He's a broken toilet of a man.
Right. And we should flush all these broken toilets.
No, it doesn't work.
Because he's the toilet himself. He's not the shit.
It's just a disgusting.
Right, you can't flush a toilet.
No, you don't do that.
You can, flush what's in the toilet.
Yeah, no, it didn't work. Yeah, just a broken toilet.
To put a toilet in a toilet and flush it makes no sense.
Very silly.
Doesn't work.
But when you even look at this guy, he's just fucking hateable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Files his fingerprints off. He's not going to tell anybody who he is.
Oh, he's a super villain.
And then he cowers under a desk.
Of course he does. He's a coward.
Ugh.
And then it takes the police 6 hours to figure out exactly who he is. Shut up.
Yeah, the facial
You're
recognition.
never going to know. Yeah, well, you used fucking Snapchat filters or whatever you did because we figured out exactly who your face is.
Wow.
You big idiot. Look at him with his stupid goatee.
And he's just awful. And the police figured out who he was. Oh, is that his goatee?
That's his goatee.
It stinks.
He's got a long goatee. He's got a ponytail goatee.
He's the worst. But the cops, good for the cops. They got there in 60 seconds or less. It took a fucking minute.
Right. They got him. And, and they figured out who he was, even though he wouldn't cooperate.
It is unfortunate. Of course, he wouldn't cooperate. It's unfortunate that they can't handle the problem right there.
There's an easy way to do it.
There really is. And they probably would love to. I mean, obviously, you have to make sure he's alone. You got to do all the cop stuff that they have to do.
But this dude has nothing to contribute to society.
Zero. Absolutely.
He's a
fucking zero. Who is the reporter?
He's a burden.
Yeah, he is a burden. Just another, one of many.
Which reporter? There were 5 that passed away.
The one who actually wrote the article.
Oh,
look, do we have the original article? I've never...
I don't know if we have the original article.
Can we get it? I'm sure you can get it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's out there.
I want to know. I didn't know the article was called Jared Wants... What's it called? Jared Wants to Be Your Friend?
Jared Wants to Be Your Friend. This happened after he pled guilty to criminal harassment. The article described him as having threatened and harassed a former high school classmate on Facebook. He sent the woman numerous emails spanning several months, calling her vulgar names and telling her to kill herself.
Wow. So wait a minute. He pled guilty and then they wrote the article.
They did. In the years that followed, Ramos sued the newspaper. The reporter who initially wrote about the case, a judge, and the woman who testified against him, the defamation suit was thrown out in appeal in 2015 because Ramos failed to prove that what the newspaper had printed was untrue. He routinely harassed journalists from the newspaper on Twitter in scores of profanity-laced tweets. One of those tweets targeted one of the journalists killed on Thursday, Rob, I'm going to butcher his name, but Hyacinth. In another tweet, he discussed how he'd enjoy seeing the paper stop publishing, but it would be nicer to see two journalists cease breathing.
And he, just a complete piece of shit this guy was. The woman said, I thought I was just being friendly. That sparked months of emails in which he alternately asked for help, called her vulgar names, and told her to kill herself. He emailed the company and tried to get her, just a guy at home alone. Type.
He's Mr. Powerful, isn't he?
Just have the decency, instead of going out and hurting other people, just harm yourself.
That's it.
You fucking, you nothing.
If you're getting ready to go do something like this, to go shoot a bunch of people, just do everybody a favor. You'll still make headlines and be a supervillain. Write your little whatever, your note, your thing about how this is everybody else's fault. Do whatever you want, but just turn the gun on yourself.
But he said to her, you're going to need a restraining order now, because she's asked him to stop. She asked him to stop.
Dude, stalkers. I remember as a kid watching, the True Hollywood stories about these celebrities that would get stalkers. They're the worst people on the planet. They're horrible.
Because the narcissism of because you know that another person doesn't want contact with you.
Yeah.
And you still insist on it repeatedly.
Get a life.
That's where the mental illness comes in. Like, that's where it becomes very selfish. When a person makes their wishes known, hey, please don't contact me, and you still do repeatedly.
Yeah, and you can't get it through your head. You're just a scumbag. You're not special. Like, these people think that they're different from everybody else. They're not special people.
Yeah, the arrogance of it. And did he plead insanity, Kevin? Is that true?
No, he's saying he will. I think this is just Kevin's thought.
Oh, sorry, he'll plead. Sorry.
Kevin in New York?
Morning, boys.
Hey, Kevin.
Morning, bud.
Yeah, this guy's got all this background now of all these stalking and nutcase job that he is. He's going to get 5 counts of murder put against him. He's going to plead insanity. They can't do nothing with him except put him in a nut hut, and he's going to live a cushy life.
I hope, thanks, bud, and you might be right. I hope that if he does end up in an insane asylum, that he just gets locked in there for the rest of his life and has to deal with crazy people all around him.
But also, no, he'll get locked up for the rest of his life because it's premeditated. It's a premeditated murder. He filed his fingerprints off so he wouldn't be identified. He ain't that crazy.
He specifically didn't cooperate. He didn't bring his ID. He filed his fingerprints off.
Yeah, he cowered under the desk. He's not that crazy.
He knew what he was doing was wrong. You don't,
of course.
You don't file. And that's it right there.
He said to her, "You're gonna need a restraining order." He's not that crazy. He's crazy, but you know what the big fucking capital letters are? He's selfish.
Selfish. He's a fuckface.
Well, I mean, I don't want to go that strong. I've been called that in an argument by a fierce debater.
And you don't like that?
Oh man. Mind that sharp coming after you. Oof.
Yeah. Let's go to Lucas in Cleveland. What's up, Lucas? I'd forgotten about that.
Good morning, lovers.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, bud.
Hey, I think social media is not good for crazy people, and here's why. Because it gives them an outlet to I don't know, it gives them an outlet to get a hold of these people. Now, if Facebook wasn't around, or wasn't as accessible, would he have even been able to get a hold of this woman and find her? And then social media being what it is, it sucks you in, and people like this who are obsessive and crazy can just keep egging this person on, getting under their skin to the point where it gets to this.
You know, I know what you're saying. Sometimes social media may help you contact people, and it may make these things worse. But then there's times where it may make them better because you're just doing it on your computer, and you're not going to where people are.
You think social media stops people from acting out? Because they can create the world.
In a way, it possibly can, or there's a lot of diversions. I think I don't look. Crazy is crazy.
Yeah.
It maybe makes you contact more, but people have been stalking for forever. They've been showing up at houses forever. Here's the technology we need. When you're stalking someone, when you're a legit stalker, and you can get a court order that says this crazy fuck won't stop, where you have something where you have to wear it's either this or you're in jail. Your ankle bracelet you have to wear, and if you come within a certain amount of distance to the person you're stalking, an alarm goes off, and that person is notified, and the police are notified. Meaning,
or just get one of those bomb necklaces things.
That would be better.
And just blow your fucking face off if you get within 50 feet of a person.
No, not 50 feet. No, I mean if you come within a mile or whatever, and
your
then
head blows up.
You, the stalker, have to move if you live close within a mile. Too fucking bad.
Yeah.
Or
100%, I'm with you.
You have to stay out of their work route and all that stuff.
I like Sam's idea. They all wear that evil genius thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, because then you'd have to take it off every night to go to the bathroom. You're trying to shit. You got a bomb belt on.
Well, no, I mean that's what happens when you're a stalker.
You wear it on the head, You wear it around the neck, and then they'll give you
shit with a bomb on.
But they'll give you a guest T-shirt to put over it.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you won't know.
It'll look natural. You'll never see
Yeah,
it.
that's chill.
I do think social media is making people more crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Because they take it, because even people who are kind of prone to craziness, but not that, there's one aspect of it is it gives people access to send these horrible comments over and over again. But there's a whole other aspect that people take what goes on social media very, very seriously, especially people outside of entertainment that are just living like kind of regular lives. Like a lot of those people end up taking social media like it's gospel.
Yeah.
They end up in political arguments that they'd never end up in. They end up in contact with way too many people. You don't need all these people in your life. And they end up, any comment that they get, people get 2 comments on their Facebook, and they obsess. You get 1 negative comment on your Facebook. Obsess. Families get destroyed because of social media.
Now, Joe in Pennsylvania wants us to stop telling the guy. We're not necessarily telling the guy, but go ahead, Joe.
What's up, Joe?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey,
Good.
pal.
One thing you guys said that kind of caught my attention is in his comments to this woman. He said she had asked her for help, and I would say like anyone who's in a situation where they're feeling the way he's feeling should probably just go get help rather than write the note or take their own life or whatever.
But you know what? If you're at the point where you're going to shoot up a newspaper, you might be beyond the point.
Yeah, we're not saying, hey guys, if you're having trouble, get help, go kill yourself. I'm saying if you have a gun and you're going to go shoot people,
just at that point, you're probably not going to your therapist.
Yeah.
So just turn it on
I
yourself.
just wondered if at the point where he had asked her for help, if it was way before that, if somebody had just offered him some help,
you know what? Fuck.
he might have avoided it.
Yeah, exactly. If someone had just offered him, look, he was hassling this woman. She probably was being nice to him and trying to help him. And when he asked her for help, the help he wanted or thought that he needed, she probably couldn't or wasn't willing to provide, which may have been more attention.
She's just a person. She doesn't need to give him
She's just a lady
help.
from high school.
It's hard for the only person who was there for somebody to take on all of their shit.
That's
anyway.
it. She was
So
the
I
only one
kinda
nice to this
understand
fucking leech.
Right.
The only one nice to this leech. So instead of just realizing, hey, this person was nice to me, I need some help, I'm going to go to a therapist or I'm going to take some medication, he fucking ruins her life.
I mean,
And now she's going to live. Go ahead,
for
bud.
any
Sorry.
of your listeners who might be in a similar situation, just get help.
Always get help. Dude, you understand? I understand being horribly depressed. Like, I really do. I know I bash mentally ill people a lot, and there's certain things that have happened in my life that I haven't talked about. I do understand absolute misery and depression and not wanting to hurt other people. I've never wanted to go out and hurt other people. It's just never been where my anger goes. Like my therapist will go, yeah, you get angry and you turn it inward. But I get it. I get fucking having crazy, irrational thoughts about yourself. I understand it completely. But the bottom line is it's my responsibility to go out and do something about it that's constructive and get help and talk. I'm a big boy. And it's my responsibility. And if you're so fucking crazy that you don't know any better, then you don't fucking try to hide your identity. You don't try to hide your
right.
identity. He knew better. If you walk into a place naked and shoot it up like fucking Yosemite Sam,
Right.
and you start doing Nicholson impressions, you're batshit crazy, and I have empathy for you, and I'd love to see you locked up in a place where you can get help.
Here's my issue. Multiple aspects of what you just said are regular things that you do. Being naked, doing Nicholson impressions.
But I'll tell
This
you,
is
but
hitting
here's
a
where it's
little
not me.
close to home for me.
I truly have no desire to ever put violence on other people. It's never one
You
of those.
harm their ears every morning.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
But that's never even been an instinct. And I don't have any weapons. Well, hell, madam.
You just make her feel uncomfortable every morning.
She likes being called madam. It's respectful. All right, what should I do when she comes in?
Well, first of all, you got to see if you can get her again.
Oh, I'll get her when she walks out.
Okay.
Yeah, because but that's different. I do, yes, walk around my apartment nude, and I will at times ask for I want to grab. Oh, could you wait? I want to get like.
She's shutting it slow. She's still there. I
Um,
made eye contact that time.
She's just standing out there confused.
Trying to get her.
Did she look
She
good?
turns around so fast.
I know she's very eager to help.
It's the third time.
She has a good heart.
Yeah.
She's a nice person.
Good. She's a good person.
Yeah.
All right, she's coming in now.
So I
Was he talking to me?
I do walk around nude in my apartment. But the point is, like, when you're crazy,
Right.
if you're crazy
Mhm.
and you literally don't, but when you take great steps, and when you're in a lawsuit and this is a response to not getting what you want, and you've made threats, that's all conscious shit.
Yeah.
That's not crazy enough where, oh, he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I think that's the difference. This isn't a guy who just needed some help.
Do you remember that lady?
This is a guy who needed to be locked up forever.
Now, I don't know the dynamics of that woman who drove down the fucking highway doing 70 with her fucking ex hanging on the fucking hood. That's a crazy bitch to do that. But that to me is a spur of the moment crazy thing.
Right.
Something
That's
happened.
manic.
That's manic. You're doing 70 with a guy on the phone on your hood.
She didn't see that coming when she woke up in the morning.
That's a crazy explosion of a moment. People, that's why they call crimes of passion crimes of passion. You walk in, you see a woman fucking somebody, you kill them both. There's moments people have where they snap. I'm
This
not
was
talking
n-
about that. This is not that. This is months of narcissism, not giving a fuck what anybody else wanted, but what you wanted.
He slept on it and woke up and still felt the same way. I'm
Absolutely.
doing this.
Yeah. So I'm not encouraging people who are mentally ill to do bad things. You want to see people who are mentally ill get help.
Of course.
But I respect people, and I've said this many times. I respect people who make an effort. It's like when you see a guy in the gym who weighs 400 pounds,
Mhm.
nobody laughs at that guy. Yeah,
Come on.
no, but honestly, nobody fucks with
Right.
that guy. Nobody thinks badly of that guy. Everybody looks at that guy and they're like, that's great.
Right.
So when you see somebody who's fucked up trying to get help, people are like, good.
It's awesome.
Good for you, man. Get
This guy-
get the help you need.
I was looking at his Twitter last night when it was still rumored that was him, and his Twitter account was still up, and he created a Twitter account of the judge that he was harassing.
That's nice.
To make the judge look stupid.
Ugh.
Just get a fuck. Why don't you get a job, Al?
I don't understand that type. But then again, I've never had that kind of,
Let it go.
never had that kind of focused rage at a person or focused helplessness. Like, I've been really angry. We've all been really angry. But what's the difference between being really angry and feeling wronged? Is it just not being crazy?
And such in such a mental incapacity to understand that you brought all this on yourself.
You're
Yeah,
the problem.
That's what it is. And to me, that's where that fucking, and I use the word narcissism a lot. And I know that that's not all, narcissists are not necessarily violent people. But that's where that part of it comes in, the self-centered fuck to not see your part in it.
That you
Right.
harassed this woman, and now the judge is at fault because you got
Because he
punished.
didn't see it your way.
The world's not out to get you. They couldn't give a shit about you. Nobody's out to get you. You've made your bed. This is all you. Yeah, the people who should just turn the gun on themselves are the people that are about to, that will otherwise hurt other people. That's it.
Okay, he wrote, this is 2015. So 3 years ago, he wrote, I'll enjoy seeing the news cease publication, but it would be nicer to see Hartley and Marquardt cease breathing. And he referred to Marquardt as Evil Tom. If Evil Tom's wine column wasn't syndicated, would they even publish that now? How does Pat feel about inheriting that flaming fraud's mess? Yeah, he's just building up rage because he sees this guy
Yeah.
as the source of his humiliation or of his not getting what he wants. this newspaper article. I want to see the article. Like, what did the guy write? Did the guy just report on it, or did the guy go out of his way?
No, I think he just reported on it because it's a local paper. He's a local citizen. They report on local stuff.
Right.
I couldn't find the original article.
It's got to be there. I mean,
Might have
somewhere.
taken it down.
Yeah, maybe they did, but
Plus, who knows how much server space a local online paper
Yeah.
has.
Pretty amazing that they got a paper out this morning.
yeah, five dead at Capitol shooting. I guess.
Yeah, the Capital Gazette. That they still published a paper this morning, which is pretty cool. Frank in New Jersey. What's going on, Frank?
Hey, good morning, Jim. Good morning, Sam.
Hey, Frank.
You know, I really feel bad for the folks that passed away there and were murdered, basically.
Yeah.
You know, we've had a lot of shootings, and there's all kinds of rhetoric on both sides. But watching some of the coverage yesterday, there's no big protest growing. There's no kids screaming for gun control. Others aren't screaming for this and that. There was no sad music. I guess the older people's lives aren't as valuable as the young kids.
Well, you
Well,
do
yeah.
have
We've
to.
lost touch.
But
no, you're
Frank,
right.
I mean, kids dying is sadder than adults dying.
Yeah, it's always said high school students or children
Well,
dying
I
makes
don't
people
know.
sadder. Sure, it does.
Well, I don't know. I was a high school teacher. Yes, I feel horrible. And lots of kids I know that I taught and coached have died.
But this is
from
also, I mean, Frank, I think you might be
Horrible.
off on this one. This is a huge story, and everybody's talking about how tragic
No,
it
I
is.
understand it's a huge story, but if you watch the news, it's not the lead around here.
But dude, the
The
protest.
heat is, and the travel,
It's
and
the
then,
lead, man.
oh, by the way, 5 people got killed.
But Frank, it's front page news of both New York
Biggest story in the
newspapers.
country.
It's the biggest story in the country
Oh.
right now. And also, you talk about the protest. First of all, the protest didn't happen 12 hours after the shooting. The shooting just happened yesterday. There was no protest before that. And the sad, people go to high school. Yeah, maybe you expect your kids to be safe in high school, so when they get shot, it's sadder. Maybe adults have more of an expectation of safety for fucking kids going to school than each other in the real world. I don't know.
A little bit. I mean,
In
either way, it's
workplace,
tragic, but
that's the
yeah.
workplace. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just seems like it's treated differently now.
Maybe
it's
it
another
is.
mass shooting.
Yeah.
It's strange to me. Jimmy, I got to meet your parents. What great people.
Where'd you see
Very
them?
nice.
Yeah, they are. Thank you. They're really good people.
Strangely good people.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah.
And I only say
I don't know.
strangely good people because of, I mean, what
the garbage I've become.
That's it.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
No one would
that's it.
argue.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy,
Thank you,
also,
Frank.
did you know, I know you're not a big hockey fan, but your boy Pekka Rinne won the Vezina Trophy for best goalie in the
I'm going to
NHL.
say Reen.
I only know about him because people are sending me on tweets. People keep
Yes.
hitting me up with tweets about Pekka, and it's hard not to enjoy
Yep,
it.
I called you last year about him.
All right. Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Frank.
See you, Frank.
All right, have a good weekend, man.
You too. Yeah, I
Did you hear
think
Mike Francesa trying to pronounce his name?
No.
He was unfamiliar with the player, but Renee is his last name.
Mhm.
He assumed it was. He said, "I don't exactly know how to pronounce it, but I'm going to go with Reen."
Look, it's hard to criticize, even though Frances is a boob. I do a UFC podcast with my pal Matt, and there's times where those names are impossible.
Have you ever seen the word Renee and thought it was Reen?
In fairness, no, I've not.
All right.
I have not.
Do you get paid millions for your UFC podcast?
I do actually.
Okay, then never mind.
Hold on. Oh, millions. No. No. Sorry, I misunderstood you. I thought you said something.
You thought he said a pittance?
Yes. Do you get paid something for your... No.
Let's go to Frank in Miami. What's up, Frank?
Oh, Frank, what's better?
What's up, guys?
Hey, Frank.
The last caller did bring up about the gun control. I was wondering if that was a gun that he got on his own or where did he get the gun from. 'Cause
Was it a
you
shotgun?
guys enlisted-
Well, he was armed with a shotgun and smoke grenades
Yeah.
when he launched the attack on the journalist
So
in
he
their
probably
newsroom.
put some confusing, a smoke grenade probably fucks you up, and all of a sudden people run through the smoke and you're picking them up. But he knew where to go. I don't know how big the office for that place is, but he obviously knew where to go or who he was looking for. And to walk in with a shotgun, that's a big gun. How do you walk
Yeah.
in with a shotgun without alerting anybody?
Got to act quickly.
Yeah.
Didn't I read that he shot through the glass door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he just came in blasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he alerted everyone himself.
Okay.
And I think the conversations about gun control and the conversations about all that and the protests and everything like that will start today.
Yeah.
I mean, that's because
It just happened. We're getting the body count and who's alive.
we didn't
who's
even
dead.
know who the guy was until this morning.
Yeah.
Or maybe late last night. Late last night. But, yes, I mean, I think all that'll happen. But I also don't think we should be, like, hungry for protests, because all that's going to happen with these protests is people are going to figure out how it fits into their cause, you know? Instead of just really sitting there and everybody, it just makes you realize, like, there's nothing bringing us together.
Yeah, just fucking realize we're violent. It's a violent country we live in. We like to tell everybody else how they should live, and everybody else we have a great country, but we're violent. There's a lot of mental illness here. There's a lot of weapons here. You put them together, and you get violence. There's a lot of anger here. People try to speak out. They're told to shut up.
And violence is popular. I mean, there's a reason action movies are the biggest movies in the world.
100%.
There's a reason why we don't like seeing nipples, but we don't mind seeing blood on TV. Like
I like both.
You do?
Yeah.
Together
In the same show.
at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, you know, we're just a violent place, man. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just...
That's just a shame. Every time you hear about it, it's like, again, and we're just used to it.
It sucks.
That's why there's really not protest, because it's not a shock.
No, and that's really one of the worst parts of all. That in no way, shape, or form is it a shock that every month or two there's a mass shooting now.
No.
You know, and it's not one of these things, well, you know, they push the statistics and really there's not more. There's absolutely... Mass shootings are increasing, and that's clear. Just, you know, you don't need to look at everything. Just watch the news, and you can see that there's a lot of mass shootings now.
And the paper, and again, it's not the media's fault that these things happen. It's no one's fault but the people doing it.
Right.
But one of the things that does contribute, and they've said this, is the way that they give these people's manifestos attention and the way they cover them like the angry, crazy shooter. The FBI has told them, do not do that. You're making it worse. And
yeah, there's real statistics behind that, behind the fact that
yes,
coverage of these guys, of the killers themselves, not of the crime, but of the killers, and romanticizing and giving them nicknames and putting their mugshots everywhere.
Makes it worse.
It absolutely influences other people.
They should get a little blurb, and then you talk about the victims. And the papers know this, and they do it anyway.
That's why, well, the
they
Gazette,
don't care.
The Capital Gazette did the right thing. The front page of their newspaper is the victims.
But yeah.
I mean, and
Isn't
that's
the Post just this guy's big face?
Of course they did.
Of course it is.
Of course, the New York Post.
Yep.
They literally they don't give a fuck.
Nope.
They know what they're doing and they don't care.
You're literally. This is what this guy fantasized. He knew he's either going to end up dead or in jail because of this thing. He knows exactly how this ends up, but in his head, his face is on the cover of newspapers, and any newspaper that puts his face on the front of it this morning is just completely going by what this crazy person's fantasy was.
Yep, you're doing
and
what he wants.
This is what he wanted to happen.
And by the way, and it's at least I guess a relief to know that the press, they don't even care about their own. Like, I know they don't care about me. They don't care about you. They don't give a fuck about any of us. They don't even care about their own.
No.
The fact that the New York Post or any paper, knowing what you're doing, would put this fucking asshole. I'm not saying you don't cover it. It is a story. Of course, you got to mention the guy, the story behind why. All right, look, he went after these paper, but to put him on newspaper vendetta.
Right, vendetta. There's your word. There's your big buzzword. Oh, yeah, I have a vendetta. Supervillains have vendettas that they have to, like, don't justify the actions. Put the victims front and center. Talk about what a terrible tragedy this was, what a crime it was, what a blah, blah, blah. And then somewhere in the middle, not at the top, not at the bottom, somewhere in the middle, just say the shooter was this guy. Here's how old he was. Here's why he did it. But back to the victims.
Yeah, and he would literally obsessively stalk. Talk about how pathetic a guy who does this is. How fucking, what a nothing you are to bother this lady from high school.
It's the one time you should editorialize.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like this is what this grown fucking man is doing in his 30s.
Yeah.
Writing some lady that he hasn't seen in 13 years.
It would really be a lot more constructive to tear this guy down and put the focus away from him than it is to try to figure out how, you know, Barack Obama or Milo Yiannopoulos is responsible for all of this.
I mean, literally, anyone that thinks that Milo had anything, you don't have to like Milo. I don't care about Milo.
Milo or Maxine Waters.
Or either one of them.
Yeah. Either one of them.
Zero to do with it. Zero.
It's insane.
Obama, zero to do with it. Trump, zero to do with it.
Right. This was happening before Trump. This was happening before Obama. This was happening. It will happen after Trump. It's happening after Obama. Like this is it. Oh, it looks like Troy, the Google machine, found the article. Look at you, bud. Just crushing.
Troy always finds things.
Because he's the fucking man. That's what people forget to realize. He's the
Killing it with them
man.
new titties.
He's got them nice fake tits
His
on him.
Googling has improved since his bosoms have not been in his way.
Well, yeah, his titties used to get in the way of his arms.
Kept knocking his elbows.
That's right.
That's a good observation.
Now he's got them nice fake tits.
Wow.
We can-
I got cool sculpted.
The
not fake
article
tits.
says, I'll read it real quick. If
Okay.
Oh,
no.
Edgar
It's so
Sherman? Okay.
distasteful.
if you want favorite cars, yeah, it's
If you're on Facebook, you've probably gotten a friend request or message from an old high school classmate.
you didn't quite remember. We'll do it
Don't
together.
read with me.
Why?
No.
Why? It's Jim and Sam.
It's so annoying.
Okay.
You guys can trade words.
Yeah. You
For
won
woman
that
experience
turn
into
a year-long nightmare.
Why'd you do that, man? You stole my words.
Oh, now.
So
Okay.
greedy.
Out of the blue, Jared Ramos wrote and thanked her for being the only person to ever say hello or to be nice to him in school. She didn't remember him, so he sent pictures. She Googled him, found a yearbook picture, and realized they apparently did go to Arundel High together.
Just a nice,
So-
by the way, just a nice person trying
Right.
to communicate. Oh, you're very welcome.
She didn't even remember. That's how insignificant her act of kindness was.
Just
To
knock it
her,
off.
you know, she was just being nice.
Yeah. That teaches people. You don't need to be nice to everybody.
I told Anthony before, that's why I'm always mean to him.
Is that why?
Yeah, I'm just looking out for myself.
Smart.
I don't want to be the one guy that was nice.
Right. Right. So you're saying I don't have that much to worry about with any of the people I've interacted with.
No, you were very safe.
Great.
Yes.
You're the
Great.
reason they're upset.
I've never been described as the one nice guy.
No.
Never.
You're described as none of those things.
Even guy.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Sam Roberts is a man.
All right, we should. I like dicks.
All right, yeah.
Why
we'll
would you?
we'll take a quick break and come back.
Oh wait, actually, right before we
what
do,
the article said? We didn't finish the article.
it read like it was just kind of a report on what was happening,
Yay.
but it certainly didn't make the killer look like a great person. Jay in Queens, what's up?
Hey, good morning.
Hey,
Good
Jay.
morning, Jay.
Hey, the media sucks, but I just want to say, isn't it human nature to want to know? Like, there's a reason Charles Manson, there's been hundreds of movies made about him, and everybody watches documentaries on all these crazy killers.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Because I think there's a human fascination about wanting to know why these people did these shitty things.
There is, and I have that exact same thing. I've watched every Charles Manson documentary. I watch all the serial killer movies, absolutely. But we know better. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that people don't want to know about this guy, but we know better than to put him on the cover of a newspaper.
Yeah,
Like, the press knows better than to do that.
Yeah, you're right, dude. We're all a little curious. But the profilers
Well,
have
some of
told
us more
them-
than others, Jim.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's beyond curious. No, but the FBI profilers have said to him, this absolutely, and some, whoever, like the fact that they don't show somebody running across a field because they don't want to encourage other people to do it.
Right. I want to see people run, like at a baseball game, you mean?
Yes.
If somebody streaks at a baseball game, you don't see
the
him on
camera
camera.
comes off it.
Right.
So-
I want to see it. I'm curious about that.
They do know that. They do know that this, and again, I'm not saying that it's the press's fault and that they shouldn't do their jobs, but they just care about, why do they care about people's curiosity? Because they know it will sell newspapers.
That's right.
So the New York Post looks at this. They know better. They don't give a fuck. It's literally almost like they sat in the editorial room and went, look, let's put this guy's face on. Yeah, but the FBI, I don't care. I don't care. I would like to sell some more papers. We got to make X amount. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
just if they were honest about that, if the Post actually said we don't give a fuck about the results of this, I'd be almost respect them.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Thank you, Jay.
Let's take a break.
Actually, we do have the one to wrap this whole thing
Yes.
up. This was probably the smartest comment about the whole thing.
When your bank says no, Champion says yes.
You know, fuck yeah, we'll have a doober.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's not?
It's a bomb.
We will.
We're gonna take a break,
and I'm also Chip Chipperson. Boston may even be sold out. If you want to see me, it's close. Want to come see me in Long Island, September 14th or September 15th, and I got Montreal 2 shows on sale now. Sam and I are
Montreal.
going out Montreal.
Yeah.
And then I got Hilarities in Cleveland,
and we will
Carolines in November.
So we're doing shows for Just for Laughs. What, the Thursday and Friday?
I think we are. Yeah.
Yes.
What are those dates?
The 20-something and the 20-something.
That couldn't help me last, bud.
26th and 27th.
Okay, that's it. July 26th and 27th.
Yes.
Do we have a setup yet if people want to, or is it just a tease?
but we will.
Okay.
Roll now.
I am. I'm in the middle of a
Oh,
sentence.
sorry.
I'm going on.
Come and get it.
Go ahead.
Can't wait for a week without you. But I mean, yeah, people can start making plans.
I want to lick your cunt.
So be there in Montreal. All right, July
26,
26th.
27. I think we're doing what, 9 to 11?
Yeah, so
Same
we're doing.
place we always do it.
We're doing the live shows that we usually do. So if you're going to be out there, then make plans to be there those mornings, and we'll let you know how to get tickets or get on the guest list. It'll be free, obviously.
And it's on JFL's website too.
JFL stands for
Just for Laughs.
Okay. All right. Got it. Thank you. We're going to take a break. Mark Normand is here, and Bobo is here to promote.
Absolutely. And excited to see me.
Yeah, he sent out a tweet this morning that I wasn't thrilled with. Apparently, Bobo tweeted out, "I love Jim Norton. Can't wait to do Jim and Sam show because I love Jim Norton."
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How could he not?
Yeah, that was
good boy.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
We'll see when we get back.
Yep.
See there. Jim Norton and Sam Roberts are back. After this. Get comfortable. Jim Norton and Sam Roberts are back.
Oh, boy.
But
It's chaos. It's
ungrateful
absolute
people.
chaos.
He's trying to give and people don't want it.
Is this the new Drake?
What?
Yep.
Oh, this is awesome.
You went a different direction.
This is the second disc, right?
Yes.
I've only heard the first side.
Nobody listens to the second one.
Okay.
Oh, this is my youth right here.
Oh. Does this make you feel better about the farts?
Who is this?
Green Day.
You didn't know? Well, listen, speaking of...
here we go.
that's good singing.
Thank you. Well, I
But
sound
you're
like
not
him.
you're not a professional.
Yeah.
We do have Mark Normand's here, by the way.
Hey, good to be back.
Tuesdays with Stories, of course, is the podcast. Who, by the way, Chris the teacher sent me a DM, and he's like, "Hey, if you want to start some shit, Mark Normand was making fun of you guys and the guests that you get."
Oh, well,
And
I'm
I was
talking
like-
about myself.
I was like, he's probably First of all, he's in every week, and second, like I don't.
And you got a retarded person coming in today.
Rob's
Next
here.
to me.
Rob works here. No, we do. The person we do have coming in is actually a musician with an EP out
Yeah.
that he wants to
Oh.
promote. Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. His name's and he brought his mom with him.
Oh.
Yeah, so his name's Bobo.
Bobo?
Yeah, Bo. I don't know if you've met.
Now, what guest was he making fun of?
Who, Mark?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't listen to it.
I
was
don't
just
know
like,
either. Maybe
what
Doug
show?
Benson.
you think so? I remember you did that on our show.
Yeah.
What
keep it
show
moving.
is it? What show is he making fun of us?
On Tuesdays with Stories,
Okay.
the message that I got was he was just he was making fun of just the general quality of guests. But I can believe that the joke was about himself.
Me, Sam, Joe List.
Right.
You know.
I think that's a pretty good list.
Well, that's the joke. I would say, well,
Right, he
I'm
was-
self-deprecate.
Right, self-deprecating.
But I think that's a good list.
No, I know you're sensitive, Jim, but he was sometimes comedians.
I'm kidding. It's not a good list. He's right.
No, but that all changes right now. Is Bobo
Sure
here?
does.
Yeah.
I
Do you
hear.
know-
Yeah.
Do you
yeah.
know each other, you and Bobo?
I met him on Chip's show, but we didn't really get a chance
Oh,
to
right.
interact.
Yeah, Lyle
This,
sometimes
this
will
is
interrupt.
called proving Mark Normand wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
All the celebrities, Bobo is walking in a different direction.
Hi, Mom. Oh, his mom's here.
Mom's here, yeah. Mrs. Bobo.
I wonder if she's like a momager.
Do you want
momager.
Bobo's momager to come in?
Yeah.
No.
He said no.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Daniel.
Boy, looking
Hello.
good. Great
Daniel.
glasses.
Bobo said
Thank you for the donuts, Bobo. It's very
donuts
sweet.
for
Wow.
Oh,
everyone.
and hello, Bobo's mom. Hello, good to see you, love. You can see.
Jimmy, you don't eat donuts.
No, I'm.
Oh, my
thank you
God.
very
It's
There's a fruit salad, a fruit bowl for Jim.
Thank you very much. That's very
This is
sweet.
great.
You didn't have to do that.
This is great. Bobo, welcome to the
Thank
show.
you, Daniel, and thank you, madam.
Thank you for the treats, everybody. This is great.
Bobo
This is
can use some
really
of that cool sculpt.
There you go.
Bobo. Have you thought about that after Troy got his tits done? Have you thought about maybe getting yours done, or maybe
no.
that's where you use some? You know, Troy has a hit record.
That's right.
He gets his tits done. Maybe you get a hit record, you get your tits done?
No, I don't plan on doing it.
How come? Just not for you?
I'm a guy. I don't need
Gotcha, Troy.
You're a man.
Damn.
I didn't get him done. I got him cool sculpted.
Oh.
Zing.
Whatever that
Plus,
was.
Bob Daniel looks good.
He does look good. He does look good. He looks famous.
Thanks.
Bobo,
Thank you for the nice tweet this morning. That was nice.
You're welcome.
Bobo, I have a pretty big issue I have to tell you. You know I like you, right?
Yeah.
Apparently the feeling's not mutual.
Oh, let it out, Sammy.
I like you.
Here's my concern, though. It doesn't feel that way for me because you sent out a tweet this morning about how excited you were to do the Jim and Sam show to promote your album and all that.
That's right. Very nice.
And then you said, I know it's going to be fun because I love Jim Norton.
Thank you very much, Daniel. That's very common around here.
Which makes me feel like about a piece of shit.
No.
You know what I mean? I like dicks.
No, like
Exactly right.
we love you, Sam.
Who's we? Is that like the new Hollywood Bobo? Oh, you're talking about your mom, too?
Yeah.
What's with the shades? What are you, Ron Bennington?
I love her.
Why you got the glasses on?
She's relaxed.
All
Wait
right.
a minute.
I want to see her eye. Oh.
Flirtatious eye wink.
Wait, we have
you.
a conflict, too.
What's the
On
conflict?
the phone. We have to.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But Bobo, don't you see how that would make me feel almost ostracized? Like just specifically pointed out as in, this is going to be a good show because I love Jim. You know, that makes me feel like, I thought...
It was a mistake, all right? It was a mistake. It was an honest mistake.
Why? You do love me.
No, that's not the... I mean, I'm sure he does.
Thank
That's
you
fine.
very much,
It was
Daniel.
an honest mistake. I forgot to mention you. All right?
I just want to make sure
Sure,
we're on
it
good...
happens.
All right. It was an honest mistake.
I just want to make sure we're on good terms.
All right. Believe me, and I even thanked you on the people I thanked. I made sure when the
that's
EP
nice.
came out.
It was an unfortunate mistake.
An unfortunate mishap?
Yeah, unfortunate mishap.
Well, where's Sam's fruit bowl?
Well, I'm going to invest in the donuts.
Ah.
Yeah, Bobo knows I'm partial
Trust me,
to
I'm
the donut.
tempted to have a donut, but I can't.
Why?
I'm trying to look better.
Good luck.
All you have to go to the mic, my love.
So, Bobo's mom,
Yes.
you
What would you like us to call you?
Not Bobo's mom. You know, I'm tired of it because in
Hold on.
school it was Shannon's mom, Bobo's mom,
Right.
Rosie's mom, Malunigan's mom.
Right.
You know,
Who named Mr. Malunigans?
Shannon and I did actually.
And Bobo,
Okay, who
what type of
farted?
dog is Mr. Malunigans?
Sorry.
He's a
fart?
schnoodle.
I see.
Who is?
Mr. Malunigan is a schnoodle.
I see.
A schnoodle.
That's right.
Is that
Poodle
like a...
schnauzer mix.
Oh, I thought that was some Italian thing. He's a fucking schnoodle.
So, but you see where I would have like an issue with Bobo just saying
No,
like,
she gets it.
you know, does Bobo like me?
Yes, he mentions you at home.
Does he?
What an idiot he is. What a.
Oh, do you say that, Bobo?
No,
Is that what
no,
you say?
Good for you. No, well, he is. You're not wrong, Daniel.
Something about this
he
fag
doesn't.
likes wrestling.
Do you say that? Do you use the
No.
F word to describe me, Bobo?
That's
We don't
right.
do that.
Never.
I'm going to have a
Never.
little bite.
I
I'm going
don't
to treat
do
myself.
Do you say idiot?
No.
Oh.
That's what I call him.
It's great. Mark's handling all the donuts.
Sorry.
Jim, you're having a little piece of a donut? Oh, my God. It's an exciting day. It's Friday, Bobo. We celebrate sometimes.
It's Jim's cheat day. He's going to have a donut and pussy.
I get what you mean.
Now, we actually do have a caller that wants to talk to Bobo. This is odd. I'm going to probably
a little
stick
awkward.
with the caller. The actual Bobo's real mom is actually on the phone.
Whoa.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Hold on a
'cause
minute.
She's actually here.
Well, wait a minute. Let's see what's going on here.
Yeah, Miss, could you put your headphones on? I would call you Bobo's mom, but I'm not
sure who
and,
you are.
And you know, here's my issue too. Just a minute ago, we said, "Would you like us to call you Bobo's mom?" And she said no.
Right.
So, okay.
Oh,
Jim squashed
you
Mark
squashed
Norman's
my
donut. I squashed your donut.
There we go.
I'm still going to eat it.
Bobo's actual mom. Are you there?
Yeah, Bobo, that lady is a fake. This is your real mother, and I need you to do me a favor, honey.
Excuse me.
Hold
You're
on.
not, you're not, because my mom is actually right here, present right there next
It's
to
not
the
her.
right.
Bobo, this is me. That's not real. Bobo, can you do me a favor, honey? My friend DeMarcus is coming over. Can you bring some chicken bouillon, an enema, and a 40-ounce of St. Ives, please?
Hold on a minute. Is this legit? Is this real? Daniel?
No.
Yes?
No.
Your mom?
No, this is not legitimate. My mom's right here next to me.
I don't know.
I talked to your driver's ed teacher who died.
How? Okay, all right. This is getting fishy.
Wait a minute.
Because is your driver's ed teacher alive?
No, but...
So how would this person know?
How would they know that?
Wait a minute. You're driving? You're out on the streets?
Mark, you did not pass driver's ed.
Okay, sorry. I didn't think so.
Did you not pass your driver's test?
They had to reschedule it. They made a scheduling mistake.
When is it rescheduled for?
It's rescheduled to the date to be determined.
Oh, thank God.
I got to renew my permit first.
Wait, what do you mean? What
This is
happened?
very fishy,
A date to be
Bobo.
determined. Daniel, what are you talking about?
Because I got to renew my permit and my permit expired.
Oh,
So
all
they
right.
can't schedule a new date until the permit is renewed.
When are you renewing it? Are you just scared about getting your test that you won't pass it?
Thank you very
I'm
much, by
not
the way,
scared.
Bobo's mom.
I'm not
Appreciate the
scared
call.
of the
You're
road
welcome.
test.
Here's my.
I'm scared.
I have a theory.
Is he scared?
No.
Of what, driving?
No, I'm not scared of
I
it.
believe Bobo's already
good
failed his
driver,
driver's
actually.
test.
I didn't.
Did he fail the test?
I didn't take it yet.
I believe he failed.
I
it.
didn't take it yet.
Because there was a lot of lead up to it.
That's
We were all
right.
talking about it.
You failed the test?
And then he said he was going to reschedule it, and it was just never rescheduled.
That's true. Now it's a permit issue.
because I never rescheduled because I never renewed the thing yet.
What thing?
The permit.
How come you didn't renew it?
I just forgot to renew it. That's all. I haven't.
You forgot.
Just kept forgetting to do it.
No, but it's been months already.
It has been months, man.
And you want to drive.
And I know you've been busy, with the music and everything. but-
Yeah, absolutely. And enjoying my part of the Jim and Sam show.
Yeah.
I'm renewed. But yeah, I do got the EP available now at lobosound.com.
Yeah, but before that,
Yeah, we'll definitely plug it.
because it's a
Julio
lot of.
Chip got the exclusive.
Oh, man.
hasn't
he
aired yet.
always gets the scoop.
It hasn't aired. It's not. It doesn't count.
Well, Chip doesn't know that.
It's not the exclusive if it doesn't come out till Sunday. so Bobo,
So is this why Mom drove you here today?
No, she didn't drive. She doesn't drive.
Oh, so somebody needs some wheels.
that's right. You did fail the test, didn't you?
I never took the test yet.
Why aren't you getting your permit renewed?
I was busy with a bunch of other stuff.
Like what?
Well, I had to do a couple of. I had to be flown in a few times to Illinois for to record. The
You went
EP.
You went all the way to Illinois.
Well, that's where the recording studio
Illinois?
is based in. It's in Illinois.
Okay.
Oh.
So
And the recording studio is based in Illinois.
who were the guys that did the recordings? I've heard some of the music. It's good.
The couple of guys that run a company called Lobo Sound.
Lobo.
Now, how did you get in contact with these people?
We had a lot of conversations on Twitter.
I see. And what about? I mean, have you been passionate about music for a long time?
I never really thought of doing an EP with songs of humorous nature. But we were.
Is that what the EP is called? Songs of a Humorous Nature?
No, but that's what the content of the EP is.
I see.
And what happened was we were just talking on Twitter, and then we exchanged phone numbers, and we talked.
Okay.
And they were telling me about how they run a recording studio and stuff, and they
Help yourself, Travis. Those T-shirts are getting tighter, bud.
and they and I was FaceTiming them, and we happened to be. I guess they were working in the recording studio, and I was telling them, "Oh, that's a neat little setup. What is that? Some kind of studio or something?" And they were telling me it was a recording studio.
So did you come to them and say, if you got a recording studio, I could, perform some songs of a humorous nature? Or did they come to you and say, have you ever thought about recording songs of a humorous nature?
They approached me with the idea.
What'd they say?
And I said, yeah, that'd be nice, but I can't afford to fly all the way to Illinois. And they said, no, they'll fly me in there.
How would you classify these songs? These serious songs?
They're humorous songs.
I see. So they flew you to Chicago.
Well, they flew me to
Illinois.
It's outside Chicago. It's maybe about a little under an hour away.
Wow. Now, Mom, were you concerned when Bobo was like? I mean, I know he's a grown man; he can make his own decisions.
Sure, he's 39.
But when he said, I think he's 40.
Oh, he's 40?
Yeah.
No, 45.
Wow, you look great.
When
is there a Mr. Bobo?
No. Bobo is 40.
Oh God, you look terrible. I'm joking, Bo.
When Bobo comes to you and says, "There's a man on Twitter who wants to fly me to Illinois," sorry, who wants to fly me to Illinois to make an album that's songs of a humorous nature. Are you suspicious, or are you going, do your damn thing, Daniel?
Well, they have been in contact for for a while, so it just didn't come out of the blue. Let me just take off and go.
Right.
No.
Right.
And if he wants to go and do his thing, hey,
He's an adult.
He's an adult.
hey, I'm not going to stop him.
Right. I mean, he's made a career for himself in radio. Maybe music
Absolutely.
is
The only
next.
problem is he keeps coming back.
Here.
Right.
And but he won't drive. Do you think he's nervous or he's not nervous?
Oh, no, he's not nervous. He's been driving since he was in high school.
Why won't he do his permit then?
No, it expired. See, when he was taking the driver's test, okay, they didn't have him. We don't know if driver said I messed it up, the driving school, or if it was the DMV. So they told him to wait around and see if they can put him on the list and see if somebody doesn't show up.
Sure.
It didn't work out. And then he only had a week to take the test, and we tried. But they couldn't get him on the schedule, and then the thing expired before then. So.
It was a scheduling issue.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Now, who wrote the songs on this Bobo EP? Is this your writing?
We kind of came up with them together. Like
It's
we
a collab.
They kind of gave. I kind of shared some ideas, and they shared some ideas. With
What was
me,
one of your
and-
ideas that you shared?
No, like the first song on the EP, it was like it sounded like very Beastie Boys. That was my idea.
Okay, what's the song called?
That first song was called The Bobo Show.
Actually, you know what? Before we play anything, I'd rather get into a little bit of the history before we finally expose the people to this music.
Wait, has this been played on any radio shows yet?
I think you played some samples on. I think Chippa played some samples.
Oh, nice.
Chippa guy gets around, doesn't he?
He played some samples of the song.
Again, and is this show available?
That's
Sundays.
So, how long were you out in Illinois for?
I was there usually. It was. It was like.
Oh, jeez.
It was like 3 or 4 times, about 3 days at a time.
They flew you out 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
they did.
Okay, she's still there. She's there. She's a little confused.
3 or 4 times?
Yeah, they were recording.
Okay, she's leaving now.
No.
Okay, she's back.
Yeah, and it was about
Okay,
3.
she's leaving now.
And it was usually as many as 3 days each of these trips.
Where did they keep you? Where did you stay in a hotel?
One of the times I stayed at the hotel, the other times I had to stay at their house.
Does mom stay at the hotel?
Oh, that's nice.
She's never
I
gone
didn't
to
go.
Illinois. No,
Oh,
I
good
don't
for
need
you.
these. Thanks.
Well,
thanks, no thanks.
in case you get thirsty, go ahead.
All right,
Help
but-
yourself.
Are you married, Bobo, mom?
No, I'm single.
She's very sexy.
Yeah,
Oh,
very.
thank you.
Very sexy lady.
How do you feel about thin white comedians?
Oh, I love him. Him, I love.
Oh,
So
yeah.
does your son. Apparently, I read it on Twitter.
That's right.
I like Sam.
I like
Oh,
Chippa
thanks, man.
better,
I
though.
appreciate
Chippa's
that.
cute.
Yeah.
I like Chippa.
Chip would absolutely.
He's so cute, isn't he?
I would probably watch a
adorable.
sex tape between Chip and Bobo's mom.
Oh,
Yep. So
God.
because this is where this led to. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So
Of course, it always does, doesn't it?
Daniel is very popular on the Chip Chipperson podcast. His appearances.
Well, he's popular everywhere he goes.
Yes, he is.
So
So it's nice to know that this is not the exclusive on the music.
Wait. But it hasn't aired. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Again, not the best thinking on Chip's part.
All right.
Have some soda.
Yeah. Pop one open for him, Jim.
No.
He might need one of those.
Your mom doesn't want.
I don't want one right now.
He might need one
Hey,
of
if I
those.
have to work out, he has to work out. Okay, so no
Oh.
soda.
He looks great.
He can't have one soda.
He lost some weight. Yeah,
He looks
did.
like he lost weight.
Yeah, you look like
That
Roland.
looks good. That Pepsi.
Good looking Pepsi.
You know what's
want
great?
one?
You know what's great? Pepsi. Isn't Pepsi delicious?
Does he like Pepsi? How come you don't like Pepsi anymore, Daniel?
I like it, but I can't. I don't want to overdo it.
You don't like the
that's
bed?
fair.
One, like Fuller?
Yeah.
One Pepsi isn't going to hurt.
That is a good point.
I'm only gonna take one Pepsi. Right? The
Just
rest,
take one Pepsi. Yeah, we'll
the
do one.
rest will go in my fridge.
He's
for
going to do
whatever.
one. He'll do one.
He'll do one,
He'll do one.
folks.
Okay.
The rest will go in my fridge for anyone else who
Well,
wants
we'll
them.
see what
I like that he's
happens.
only going
Soda
to
at
drink
home.
one here, but he'll take the rest of it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
You
They
can
were
share
given to him. So you go to the studio. How come you needed to be there 3 or 4 times for 3 days at a time? A lot of work put into this thing?
Yeah, and sometimes maybe they wanted to take me on some little sightseeing trips.
Okay, that's getting a little weird.
Well,
What kind of sightseeing trips?
no, like they want to show me some nice little areas in the country.
Like what?
No, like maybe there's like maybe one time they want to show me like some areas like some of the nice little lakes and some of the nice little scenery.
He was just at
it is. I was in a country.
He was at a paper shop in Maryland recently. Paper building.
So
a paper shop, is that what you call a newspaper place?
I couldn't think of a paper building.
A paper shop.
Paper building. What do they call it?
As a matter of fact,
Print is dead.
there's going to be another trip to Illinois up on deck.
Why did they keep flying you out to show you lakes?
Because I'm recording a Christmas album.
Oh, wow. The EP's already been successful enough that they want to do a Christmas album.
Oh, wait, someone from Lobo House is calling. They're at number 2.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Hello.
see.
Cool.
This is a Lobo House producer from
Hello.
Illinois. What's up? What's up, buddy?
Oh, hey, I'm actually calling. It's not a music video that we're recording. We're actually recording a micro penis porno.
Oh, so you guys do porn?
Actually, this is not them. This is not them. They don't do.
Hold on,
porno.
let them hear. He's talking.
Yeah, the site team was actually all the porno shoots.
So is
Are we
this
doing porn, dude?
is this hetero porn or gay porn?
Full out gay porn.
Oh, it's gay porn.
Yeah, it's ball slapping fun.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So, Bobo, after this album comes out, you're doing ball slapping fun?
You doing gay porn?
No, this isn't true. That's not the real guy.
He's from Lobo House.
That's not the real guy.
How many? You should be doing it.
Hey, Anthony, where was that caller from? What state?
Illinois.
Okay, so that's where.
No, I said Illinois.
Okay, but still, that's where he was
That's where
calling
he's from. So why are you
Yeah,
doing
but
gay
I would
porn?
know who the guy is because the.
Bobo, it's cool. You can still promote it in here.
Yeah,
but
but we like you.
The people I work with have very thick Chicago accents, thick Chicago Italian accents.
thick. I don't want to know
There's-
where
so
else
there's-
this is going.
Exactly. There's no criminal element to that.
Yeah.
Thick Chicago accents.
So, what's the? If you don't mind me asking, what's the financial breakdown here?
Yeah, we want to see your contract.
Have you
Make sure
gotten-
you're not
have
being
you-
taken advantage
I'm
of?
not able to say like that information public, but
Did you get an advance?
I do. I am getting it. I am getting an advance. It's a
Well,
nice advance.
Here's the thing, Bobo. It's not. You're not. If you haven't gotten it yet, it's not an advance because the album's already on sale.
Aha.
So an advance would be an advance of the album. So you did
it's
not
being
get
sent, It's being sent to me. It was on the contract that I am getting an advance.
I'm thinking
That's all personal stuff. I don't want to discuss contract.
Well, you don't have to
matters.
discuss the amount.
But how much was it?
How many
Yeah.
Pepsis could you buy?
I don't know. I'm sure you could buy enough if you wanted to.
Right.
but-
Are we
Very
Have you seen
talking?
Bobo's contract, Mrs.
Of course,
Bobo.
we had an entertainment lawyer.
Oh.
Oh, you had an attorney look at it. Oh,
Good.
Yes.
well,
Good.
fucking the Curlins don't fucking play games when it comes to
Hey,
legalities.
I'm an ex-paralegal. I know my
Whoa.
stuff.
You know what?
Oh.
Besides nursing, I know my shit.
Okay, so you're comfortable.
brains and a body, huh?
That's true. And a
Yeah.
very solid body.
Oh yeah.
And the
Um,
glasses of a professional poker player.
No, I do like that. She's
I
dressed
do
like
play poker.
you should.
Glasses are really throwing you off. Huh?
No.
I'm bothered. I want to see
Yeah.
those eyes.
So
Bo.
listen, DB Cooper. Oh, okay.
Put him back on.
Okay.
So wait, so you were a paralegal and you had a lawyer look at this.
Yes.
He was only kidding about putting them back on.
That was
So okay, so Daniel was taken care of.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's great to know.
Yeah, that's
Everything
really
legal,
good to know.
Everything was done legally by the book.
Perfect.
everything.
Now, is a lot of the money in the advance, or is a lot of the money going to be based
Back
on
end.
sales?
Well, there's a nice check for the advance, but there'll also be a nice little chunk that'll get from the sales.
Good.
Wow.
A percentage, and you'll have access to hopefully see the amount sold. Maybe they're doing the right thing.
Sounds like a good deal.
Yep.
And I know that they're taking piracy very, very seriously because I tried to get. They sent. That's right. I tried to.
Sorry.
How's that donut, Mark?
It tastes like your palm.
Oh, great.
I tried to get an advance of the album, and you just have a little slurp of Pepsi. Is that what that sound was?
I don't know. Might have been me thinking that.
I see.
This is good radio.
now.
I tried to get an advanced copy of the album, and I was told by the people that they didn't want to give me access to my Gmail account because there's too many Gmail accounts, and they wanted me to send an email from a business account, like a notsam.com or a SiriusXM.com account. So I didn't do that. But that told me that they're really, really trying
But they
to
wouldn't
avoid.
just send them to you. You're Sam Roberts.
No, they would not. No, they would not. They're
So
really
do you-
trying to avoid piracy.
Yeah, I know. I understand, but
I'm not in the piracy business.
They did. You know who had access to those songs?
Who?
Chip. Had all four.
Well, Rob has them, and
I've
Rob
played
had
them.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he sent them to me. So if anybody wants to hear them,
That was Chip's weight in the industry.
give it.
I mean, it was just from Rob. He
No,
works
no, no,
for
no.
our show.
They
too.
knew
It's where you met him.
that Chip was a powerhouse music promoter in the industry.
I think they sent him to Rob.
Got the exclusive.
They sent him to Rob for this show, and then you just did Chip.
for Chip.
Yeah. And Chip gets the exclusive when?
Sunday.
All right. So should we hear some of this music?
It's good. Yeah. It's. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it.
Oh, I can't wait.
Daniel's. I see a budding music star here.
All right. Let's
No
hear.
bullshit.
Let's hear some of the Beastie Boys ish song. Is it? And what's it called? The Bobo Show.
That's the title of the EP.
Okay.
Oh,
and where's
EP.
the EP available?
It's available at lobosound.com/bobo/.
A lot of slashing.
/Bobo slash.
Yeah, /Bobo slash.
Okay. You got to throw in that double slash if you really want it to count. Now, is it the word slash?
No, like a backslash,
No,
then
forward slash.
Bobo, then a backslash.
Okay.
No, forward slash.
Or forward slash.
fuck.
I forget what that symbol is
Forward
called.
slash.
Well, you should. I know you should know the /. It's important.
Right. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I see it. It says the Bobo Show.
Hey, look at you with the Mets hat and a thumbs up, looking very, very business. That's like very hip hop of you.
Look
Right.
cool, man.
Sitting at the drum kit like he just played it.
Did you
Yeah,
play the drums on
absolutely.
this, Bobo?
No, that was all done post production, all the instruments and stuff you hear.
I see. I
Look
see.
at that. You look so not special needs.
Right.
Yeah.
And remember, some people were saying that they didn't get the EP when they bought it. So when you buy it, click the Buy It Now button.
Okay, button.
That button.
But
Here's the issue, and this is why
Click
a
where?
lot.
Donate.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people are having issues. There's a big bright yellow donate button, and people are clicking it and paying for the thing, thinking
loves
that
donuts.
they're gonna get they're gonna get an album, and instead they're just donating $5.99 to some random PayPal
What
account.
should they
Donate.
click?
You got to Yes, and when you buy, you got to click the Buy Now button.
There's
Buy
no
that button.
There's no buy now button.
All right, the Buy It Now, Buy EP Now. It says the thing.
Yeah, add to cart.
It says add to cart. It
Why
doesn't
would they
say-
donate? Why would anybody donate when you're buying something?
Yeah, why is there a donate
Right.
button?
That's stupid.
what does this say on there?
Well, it does cost money to make these things.
That's why you charge for
That's
it.
why. Yeah, that's why you people are buying it. I'm saying that I'm not saying they shouldn't sell it. What I'm saying is there's a donate now button, and which is stupid because it's confusing.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's
You mean like
misleading.
Ozzy doesn't have a donate button on his website?
No, he doesn't. I mean, I'm hoping because I would donate. I'm glad to give Ozzy a little more of my money.
Where does the donate now go to? Does that go directly to you, or does that go to Lobos?
I think that helps produce certain future projects.
So that's not even a donate now to Bobo?
I think I do get revenue from that. I don't know.
No,
that you
Bobo
no, you
Mom.
don't. No, he doesn't.
So then you guys should not allow them to have a donate now button on your page if you're not even getting the
They
donation.
should take that off. It's confusing. You're hurting Daniel's sales.
Yeah, there's no way.
Bobo's sales are being injured.
And all those donate nows are all by accident.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all meant for Bobo. They're not meant for Lobo Sound.
They're costing you residuals.
No, well, what happened was the Lobo Sound reached out to these people and asked them what they meant when they donate, when they press the donate button, and everything was refunded, and they're getting the.
Oh,
EPs.
you know what? The Lobo Sound people are probably on the up and up.
All right, that sounds
Yeah.
good.
All
That
right.
does sound good.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking that
Any
it's
problems, you can address them to have an email.
You know what?
Ah.
Okay, then maybe they're good guys and they're doing the right
Yeah, they
thing.
are.
Yep,
All
they
right.
are.
All right.
We have
Let's get a listen.
Bobo's manager is actually on the phone.
Oh.
Cool. Hello.
Yeah, Bobo's manager.
Yeah, hi. This is Bob over at Lobo Entertainment. How are you?
Actually,
Bob,
I know the guy.
I can hear
his
the
name-
accent.
His name is not
Oh,
Bob.
you can tell it's me because I have a thick Chicago accent.
I know your name is not Bob.
Hey, what's up, Bob? Tell us about the experience with Daniel.
Yes, please.
Bobo is an absolute delight to work with. We showed on the site. We got hot dogs. Bobo, remember those hot dogs we got?
How's the deep dish down there in the second city?
Bobo, remember that? We got some deep dish. That was great. Now, Bobo, don't go giving away the album there. You gotta tease it a little bit. Maybe sing a song. You gotta tease it a little bit. You can't go giving it away though.
Well, thank you very much, Bob. It's always good to get advice from a manager.
Good manager.
Yeah.
Guy knew his stuff.
Actually, that's
Do
not
you
the
beat-
guy. The guy's name's not Bob.
Do you beatbox?
Like not Sam.
Do you beatbox, Bobo?
I beatbox, but I've done that. Oh,
He
you
beats
want
up the
you want
box.
me to do that record scratching sound?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Sounds like me fucking my couch. All right, that's bothering me.
Because he moans as he does it.
Yeah, hold on. Let him do it for a second because he actually does it really well.
Yeah, Bobo, let's
Go on now.
Oh,
Stop
God.
slobbering, Daniel. It's awful.
Yeah, let's hear.
Jeez.
Go on now.
Need a bib. I think we got it.
It really bugs you, huh?
Yeah, it's a little
I've
off-putting.
never seen Mark so bugged by anything.
It really bugs him.
Jesus.
How's that?
Ah, come on.
All right. Enough with these ridiculous sounds. Enough with making light of Bobo. He's got real music out there, not this ridiculous beatboxing.
So let's play some of the Bobo show. But I want to hear the song. We will play some of it, and then
Yeah,
we'll.
I'd like
talk
to hear
over
the
it.
Bobo show.
Yeah, not the sample.
No. Beastie Boys is. No,
we have
the full album. Yeah.
Should we give people a minute to get their tape recorders ready? So that...
We'll talk. Just give them a little taste.
And
Just a little taste.
If anybody wants to hear it, I'll probably I'll post links.
Yeah.
To all the files for free on my
We'll
Instagram and stuff
we'll
like
tweet
that.
them out so you can have them.
And don't forget to donate.
To Lobo.
Yeah.
Lobo.
All right, let's hear it. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the new hit record from Bobo. It's off his album, The Bobo Show. What's the name of the song, Travis?
The Bobo Show.
Oh, it's the title track off the new album, The Bobo Show, by Daniel Curlin. Here it is, The Bobo Show.
Good beat.
It's Bobo, damn it, from another planet. Drinking ice house and a fucking titty slam. 8 porn stars with giant dogs and daddy issues. About to come, so grab me some tissues. Then you can leave, and no, I won't miss you. It's a Bobo show, hell no, I won't kiss you.
Hey, it's the Bobo Show. It's the Bobo Show. I'm not lying. Hey, it's the Bobo Show. So shut up, cunts. It's Bobo time. Hey, it's the Bobo Show. It's the Bobo Show. I'm not lying. Hey, it's the Bobo Show. So shut up, cunts. It's Bobo time.
You wanna see the show? Let me see that ass. Flash me the cans to get a backstage pass. I got a hot tub and a pound of grass. And I'm looking for some ones who like to pump pass. Pass me the mic, I'll start the show. My name is Bo. Let's fucking rock and roll.
Hey,
Very good.
That's good stuff.
Wow.
Very good.
Wow.
That's really good
A
stuff.
little vulgar for my
Makes a
taste.
mother proud.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
A
here's
little vulgar, but that's what hip hop is today.
But something I found interesting. Do you smoke weed, Bobo?
No.
Why would you want weed at the show?
Puff, puff, pass.
And do you have sex a lot?
Not at home, he doesn't.
No.
When's the last time? And I know your mom's here. You don't want to.
Right.
You don't want to be vulgar in front of your mom. But when's the last time you felt a girl's the vagina?
Been long enough that I forgot when it happened.
Damn.
Okay, so maybe some artistic license was used in the lyrics.
Yeah, exactly.
When's the last time you received oral sex?
No comment.
Oh, boy. How do you forget something like that? I remember 9/11.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Same night, actually, same day. So when's the last time you received anal sex?
No comment there. It's been
It's what?
no comment.
Received.
It's what? I think you said.
I said no comment when it.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. When's the last time you made a vagina come?
Ooh.
It's been that long enough that I forgot when.
Okay.
When's the last time a woman put her mouth on your penis?
Are we counting the orgasms from the listeners?
Been too long. Been too long.
Yeah. Hey, it's the Bobo Show.
There you go. All right.
Bobo Show. It's
Nothing wrong
Bobo
with that. You don't
time.
mind me. Daniel's an adult. I can ask him these questions.
Puff, puff, pass. Show me that ass.
Yeah.
That's nice. When's the last time you puffed a drug and then a woman showed you her ass? How long?
That actually never happened.
Wow.
That's okay. That's okay. It's a character in the music. Yeah, that's fine. That's
Okay,
not that
fair
big
enough.
of a deal. Yeah, that's okay.
We should sample another song, though. Obviously, there's 4 hits on this, so I can't pick this. This is not even the best song.
Let me ask you something. You did 4 songs?
Yeah, I did 4 songs. It's also made up of some production pieces, but
why not do?
You got to buy the EP to hear the production pieces
Oh.
in the EP.
$6 for. Why not do 7 songs. You know, Kanye made all these waves by putting out all these good music records. It was Pusha T and Kanye and Nas and all these albums that were 7 songs. 7 songs is the new standard. Why not add an extra 3 songs?
Well, this is an intro.
Well, maybe we might do 7 songs in the Christmas album.
I
Who
see.
knows?
I see. Have you started writing for the Christmas album, or are you going to do the hits?
Well, we don't.
The standards.
Well, I'll know as we get along.
I see.
We haven't started the groundwork on the Christmas.
Well, it's got to
album
be
yet.
soon though, because it's got to be out like by November.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
July.
what I do know, the end of July is going to be the start of the production of the Christmas album. So
you're flying first class.
Actually, I fly coach. I fly coach on United. This time I flew United. The third time, the other 2 times they made the mistake. Bad experience flying Spirit.
Spirit Airlines.
Wow.
So they made sure I flew United.
Why was it a
really
bad
good,
experience?
Spirit sucks a big dick. It's an airline of lower stock.
Why don't you do a Spirit Airlines diss song?
Ooh,
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll approach the folks at Lobo about that one.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Spur it up.
Why don't you just stay here where there's a zillion recording studios?
I know. Why don't they come to you? You're the star.
Because
Yeah.
that's where their recording studio is based.
Yeah, but you could
They all-
record. You could record in a different studio.
You're the star.
I don't have that power that I can.
Yeah, you do. You're the star.
I can go to a recording studio and
You're
bring
too
these
humble.
guys and say,
Bobo, I got a recording studio in my house.
Look at
You're
that.
too humble, Daniel.
You're
I-
the
you're the
talent.
Sam, are you
star.
offering Bobo to go to your house?
No, I'm just saying as an
I think
example.
he is
Oh,
offering
you're just
that,
bragging.
Travis.
I
So
think
you can
it's a
stay
good
with Sam.
idea.
Would you stay with Sam for 2 days and record in his house?
He's got Pepsi.
How is that, Pepsi? You don't like it?
but they run the recording studio.
How much you got
Sam
left?
can
in-
run his.
They own.
Go on now.
How much Pepsi you got left in that can?
There's enough, all right. I
Let's-
don't
let's-
drink that thing. Fast.
Slam it! Slam
Yeah.
What a trick.
it! Yeah, let's do it. Let's slam it.
He wet himself.
Says I'm gonna try.
You got it, bud. Don't hurt yourself.
Don't,
hurt yourself.
easy there.
He likes Pepsi. Pepsi's delicious.
It's all bubbly though. It's hard to go down.
It is a little harder.
How
And
is
there's
it? You don't like it?
Thick carameliness. to-
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Syrupy.
enjoying it.
He likes it.
He's enjoying his Pepsi.
Now with the Christmas album, you got to throw a Jewish song in
Oh,
there
yeah.
because you don't want to get sued
true.
by the Hebes.
Okay, that's just
We'll make sure we'll have the bases covered, and we might have some special guests in the Christmas album.
like whom?
Who?
Well, hopefully, we already gotten Bichetti to be a part of this.
Oh,
wow.
What a get.
And I saw a tweet. I'm hoping this is true because I would love to have him a part of it. I would love to do a Christmas song with my boy Matty Iceman.
Matty Iceman.
Okay, so you got so far it's Bobo, Mike Bichetti, and Matt Iceman
Yeah.
from American Ninja Warrior. That's about
Are
right.
you going to ask your favorite half of the Jim Norton and Sam Roberts program?
If you want to
I'm
be
busy.
a part of it, definitely.
Okay, here's my only issue with the whole thing that just went
Now
down.
you know who to talk to.
You said your favorite half of the Jim Norton and Sam Roberts show, and literally before you were done with the sentence, Bobo turned his chair to you and started pointing directly
Yeah.
at Jim.
Maybe I'd give you a little bit. Yeah.
Well, Jimmy was asking to be a part of the
he
Christmas album.
referred to himself as your favorite half of the Jim Norton
I
and
just said,
Sam
remember
Roberts
your
show.
favorite half of the Jim Norton and Sam Roberts shows.
I knew. I didn't want to make him feel bad if when he said he wanted to be a part of the
Bobo,
Christmas
Who got
album.
the exclusive on this?
Well, Chippa did get the exclusive on
And
this.
when does the exclusive come out?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Bobo, if I had to press you, if I had to hold you to it, do you have a favorite member of the Jim Norton and Sam Roberts show?
No,
If
I love both you guys.
All
equally.
right.
But if I really wanted to know.
I probably might have known, well, maybe a little bit more because I've known Jimmy a bit longer than I have known you.
Okay, that's actually not true.
No, but I'm not talking about like personally knowing you guys longer. I meant like as a listener,
As a
before.
celebrity.
Right.
Because before I knew you guys, I was a listener before I knew you
Because
guys.
you accept Jim as like a host and me as a coffee fetcher who lucked into some bullshit.
Kind of.
And
A little bit.
The longer
He didn't say no.
the longer
He
you've
did
been
not.
around, I know you as a
He
host
actually agrees
now.
with that.
But you did know him as a coffee fetcher who just kind of lucked up into this shit.
Lucked into some bullshit. Yeah,
Is that how it happened?
that's right. Just stuck around long enough to push some other people out.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You set up the
Sort
whole.
of, yeah.
You set up the rolling photo.
a couple of mishaps, a guy getting attacked, and a guy taking a photo. Happened.
How'd you Pepsi?
Good summation.
Actually, yeah, that's actually the biography right there. That's
Bobo,
the book.
can I ask Bobo a question?
You
Go
may.
ahead, Travis.
Bobo, have you approached Troy about playing this in clubs?
Oh.
If he would like to,
Well,
play-
ask him. He's right,
He's
over
right
there.
If he would like to, we would have to talk to the. I think you would have to approach the Lobo guys about getting the permission to play this at.
Doesn't work that
clubs.
way. You just play it.
Because I
Bobo,
think it is.
what you're doing now is you're actually phrasing it as in you may do Troy the favor and allow him to play this. You're not looking at that as an opportunity.
You're
No,
saying.
no, if it's entirely up to me.
Yeah, I don't have to play it so people can hear it.
If it's entirely up to me, you can play it if you want.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That's better.
But I want to make sure that there's no going to be any legal problems or anybody pirating the music.
Isn't it?
Hold on. Nobody what?
Pirating the music.
Oh, okay.
Pirating.
Pirating, yes.
Pirating. No.
Are you
Go on
willing
now,
to-
finish that Pepsi. It's getting warm.
Troy, isn't it good to have friends like Bobo that will allow you to play their music?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool. A lot of people wouldn't want you to, right?
That's true.
And he's allowing you to fly coach to Illinois.
Spirit.
Yeah.
No, I don't fly Spirit anymore.
No,
They're
United.
They put me on United.
Is that Pepsi empty?
No.
There we go.
Now
It's
done.
All right.
Crush it,
Throw it
baby.
out. Rob, grab his Pepsi and throw it out, that empty one.
Yeah, empty one.
Poor
And Rob,
Daniel should have a...
pop one open for him.
Nice freshie.
Pop one open.
Pop open a cold one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to have it. Don't have any.
Can we get a funnel in here?
Yeah, Caligula, tie his dick off.
So what else is on the album?
That's good Pepsi, man.
But yeah, there's.
Oh, man. You know what, Daniel? If we could just take a break and I could have a sip of Pepsi.
I'm
Yeah.
going to have a sip of my water, too.
Oh, wow. That is so tasty.
Refreshing.
Because it's sweet and
effervescent.
Yeah. Oh, it really is.
What the heck are you guys gonna do next to try to get me a Pepsi? Try to get my favorite NASCAR driver who just got into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, wait a
He's
minute.
retired.
Wait a minute. I just got a text message
Uh-oh.
from Jeff Gordon.
Wow.
And the text says, "Hey, Sam, it's me, Jeff Gordon from NASCAR. Would you mind asking Bobo if he could down that second Pepsi?"
I didn't know you knew him.
Yeah.
He's
Jeff
a-
just texted me.
Pepsi is his sponsor.
Yeah.
He's a retired driver now.
That's what he said. I retired, by the way.
Yeah.
Is the end of the
He did
text?
say that.
Yeah.
Sweet, I got a
And
text
he
from-
just got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
He said that in
Yeah,
the
he did
text.
say
too.
that.
Uh-huh.
But you don't want to have Pepsi for Jeff Gordon. Don't.
Right.
Well, I gotta do that of a NASCAR Hall of Famer.
Let's shout out for Jeff Gordon.
For Jeff Gordon.
Hey, he's in the Hall of Fame, so I gotta do it.
Pepsi.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
Just Pepsi.
Well, Mike Piazza's in the Hall of Fame. Why don't you have one for him too?
Smart. That'll be the third.
Oh, he doesn't like my Piazza, though.
Yeah, I do love Mike Piazza. I freaking wore his jersey. I own his jersey. I freaking bought his jersey at a Modell's when I was in high school.
You know, one of his favorite, I believe one of his favorite pitchers is Lenny Dykstra, right?
He loves
Oh,
Lenny
he's
Dykstra.
mine too.
Right.
He's a good pitcher.
He is.
Oh, no. I'm surprised you don't like Piazza, though.
I do. I love Piazza.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else is on this album, Bo?
Yeah, tell us the name of another song. What second song would you have to sip first?
I don't remember the orders of the songs, but I know there's also
There's four of them, Daniel. To A, B, C, or D.
But one of the other songs, there's a song called "Due to Daniel Curlin."
I'd like to hear that one.
So
There's a song called Queen's Cowboy. It's a country western kind of rapish song.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Well, let's sample both of them.
Yeah.
And
Because I
there's a
think
song, and there's a song called "Sansa's So Hot" that we kind of came up with because we were talking about how hot Sansa Stark in Game of Thrones is.
Cool.
that's
Oh.
smart. That's smart.
That's
I like
cool.
that
It's
it
very,
just
very
comes
current.
up in the studio.
It's very current.
So I believe that Do the Daniel Curlin could be the next Do the Bartman.
I don't disagree.
Oh.
Let's hear a little Do the Daniel Curlin.
Right. Right. And this is off the EP, The Bobo Show, available now at
It's chill.
lobosound.com/Bobo.
It's chill.
Kick
Right.
it.
And Chip, when will you have the exclusive on this?
Fucking got it already.
And when will we hear your exclusive?
Sunday.
Got it.
This is Bobo, live from Lobo. This is Bobo, live from Lobo.
I'm not lying.
It's the second song with the I'm Not Lying thing.
Brand new city, my Mets hat, jersey on, backpack.
This is fire.
Yeah.
Little trap.
This is club music.
Yeah. Lazy boy with balloon again, Stoodle gang, I'm a hooligan. Where's the check? You pick it up, but I never pay, cause I fucking suck. Run my pants, I peely pop, hide the seat, try to find my cock. Shit stains to my underoos, I'm Bobo, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Nice. Shit stain.
Playing hide and seek with his dick.
Hell yeah.
It's small.
Micro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh.
Daniel Curlin.
Say
Now,
what?
could you hit
Man.
pause on this?
That Casio is doing the heavy lifting there.
Is there a dance? Is there a Daniel Curlin dance?
No, there isn't, but
Okay, well, when you say do the Daniel Curlin.
Yeah, we should come up with one. You should, because this way you can market it. All of a sudden, it's the Macarena.
I hope something evolves into it. I guess.
So you think that the
Keep it
song,
going.
that there will be an involve, somehow this would just involve into a dance?
Yeah, that maybe I'll catch someone doing a dance and I say, "That's
No.
The sprain.
You have to create it. It's your.
Yeah, I mean, you're Daniel Curlin. You have to
All right,
figure
yeah,
out the
take the hat
Daniel
off.
Curlin.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's.
Oh, here we go. We're
Let's-
gonna get a dance preview. He's convulsing.
You
People
gotta
don't dance sitting down.
You gotta stand
Yeah,
up.
no one sits down. What are you,
And
fucking
wait a minute, Rob.
Stephen Hawking dancing?
Have Rob get in
Hold
here
on,
with the
hold on.
handheld.
Yeah, let Rob come in and film
Because
it.
we could easily make a music video
Can we,
for
wait,
you.
can we have the music playing loud in here? Give us a
Yeah,
second.
I'll restart it.
No,
Yeah.
Does his headphones? His headphones have to be on or no?
Yeah, let's put the volume all the way up on his headphones. Yep. No, Bobo, you don't have to wear them.
Here, and I'll put the volume on my headphones.
And just point him at him.
Might want to get one more chug of pep.
Yeah. Get a little Pepsi in your system.
Go ahead.
Grab some pep.
Yeah.
Song's a banger.
That's why they say put some pep in your step.
And you can
There
hear
you
this
go.
a little bit.
Yeah. You'll be able to
Hold on,
hear
move
it.
the chair. You got to dance properly, Daniel.
Right.
You gotta
Because now we're going to figure out this, ladies and gentlemen, off the EP The Bobo Show by Daniel Curlin. This is the hit song, Do the Daniel Curlin.
This is Bobo, live from Lobo. This is Bobo, live from Lobo.
I'm not lying.
Oh yeah. Quite a seizure.
This is good stuff.
Epileptic shock. I didn't feel bad till this moment.
Yeah, this is rough.
That's cool. You might want to mix up more than one move.
No, that was good. That was really good.
You don't think more than one move?
I don't know.
You
I
have to do
thought
some with your legs too, because there's always something with the legs.
there
in
is
these
always something with
songs.
the legs.
Yeah.
Hold on, Daniel, do a little bit more because you got to do it with the arms and the legs because people in the club are going to want to do legs too.
Right. Kick it. Kick out. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually really good. Okay.
Okay,
Why you
very
sit
good.
down? You might fall down.
Better than
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah.
You're going to get sick from the Pepsi.
Yeah.
Turn your headphones down so you don't hurt me good.
Yeah.
All right.
In hindsight, you know.
He really got down, Z.
Yeah, that's right. The video, I don't know for sure if we'll release the video because, I don't know if it shines as positive a light as we want to on Daniel.
I disagree.
You really?
Daniel's mom, what did you think?
It sucked.
Okay.
I can say that.
harsh.
I can say that.
Oh, you're his
'cause I-
mother.
No, and I also used to dance.
You did.
You did.
Hold on. Let me see what you could do with this
I
because.
can't. I had a mishap.
Oh,
An unfortunate
What happened?
mishap.
Well, can you dance in your chair? Maybe just top heavy?
You can
Topless.
No.
Well, Daniel, it's vulgar.
Daniel, would you like to see mom dance topless?
No, I don't think I want
They
to
could
see
leave
that.
the
all
bra
right?
on.
You don't think? You're not sure.
I don't think I want to see that.
When's
I
the
don't wanna
last
see
time?
that.
Can I ask you a personal question? Not to be vulgar, you must. When's the last time you had a girl rub your hiney hole with her finger?
I was it was so long ago I forgot.
I like that he thinks about it.
Yeah.
Let me rack the old brain on this one.
How long could it be? Well, what are you 40?
Yeah.
45.
45?
Are you 45, Daniel?
Keeps going up.
No.
How old is he? 45? Okay. So what are you?
He's 45. Big deal. It's all good, bud.
That would be totally impossible because that's what I am.
Right.
Oh, you're 45. Okay. How old is Daniel?
He's 45 as well.
I just say people 29.
Okay.
Why do you say that? I mean, that's.
Sounds good.
I mean, it's over 10 years off, though.
How come your daughter never comes in with Daniel?
Because she's working right now and she was studying abroad in school.
And probably.
And then she wants no part of this crap. That's what she calls
Oh,
it.
she doesn't like us, huh?
Well, she's probably a
She won't
little
even go to the
embarrassed.
studio either.
Wow.
Really?
Anthony's studio. She hasn't gone.
I mean,
How
I
come
get
she
that.
hates us? Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Actually, he's right about Jimmy. We used to have his tapes, his books. I don't know how Daniel got into listening to Jimmy, but he got me into it too. We would just watch Jimmy.
That's nice.
He's funny. So
Thank you.
Nice.
we
That's
always
that's
liked
nice.
his
No,
Or
it's from
what was
it's
the
from
George
over
Martin?
it's from over 20+ years of listening.
Thank you.
Oh.
But you're only 29.
I was a kid.
But I start.
How old were you when you started listening to Jim? 7?
Oh no, he was. Where were you in junior high school? I don't know where he got. His friends had tapes.
I
and
was
stuff.
I was in high school. I was a teenager when I discovered you guys.
But then you got to be.
I'm a teen.
You got to be older than 29 then. That doesn't because you said over 20 years.
Yeah, but it's just I've reached a point in my.
That would put you late in your 30s.
I've reached a point in my life that I just say I'm 29 every year.
Oh come on! For the humor of it. Are these serious songs?
Yeah, did you go with the intention of
making serious
music?
making serious songs.
No, these are songs of a humorous nature.
I see.
They're party anthems.
I see.
There you go.
Now, Troy, that last song, the Daniel Carlin.
Yeah,
it was good.
Would you play that?
Yeah, that's it. He's it's very trap sounding. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bobo's in the trap.
Now, what about Sansa's So Hot? I enjoyed that one as well.
About what?
Sansa's So Hot.
Who is Sansa?
Oh,
Sansa's So Hot.
No, I just don't know. I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I don't.
Sansa Stark is in
see.
Game of Thrones. She's really, really attractive. Songs of a humorous. It's not very. Yeah.
Bo, is that the cover of your?
That might be the perfect cover for the third album.
Third album.
Oh, you're on the
All right. Do you want to hear Sansa is So Hot?
Yeah, let's hear a little Sansa So Hot.
Sam, do you want to intro it?
Oh, come on.
sure.
Come on.
When did that happen?
That's pretty accurate.
When did that happen?
Well, Bubba's mom took her top off. I see because
Hold
Plantis
on.
on Twitter.
I didn't see that. So,
It's a
Daniel, are you embarrassed?
Photoshop.
It's not a Photoshop. It's right there.
No, I know what a Photoshop looks like because I would know if she did that because I'm right here.
They
No,
missed
but she
the-
did it while you were eating your donut. What happened?
I didn't eat a donut.
I mean, drinking your Pepsi.
You did drink some
I didn't
Pepsis.
eat-
Oh, we're on
What?
the third one.
Yeah. Now,
Hold on a minute. That's a very vulgar picture. When did that
Yeah.
happen?
It happened. It actually
Didn't
did happen
happen,
about 25 minutes ago.
How come you didn't say anything, Daniel?
I didn't see it.
Oh.
Actually,
See, it didn't happen.
that photo is taken in Daniel's house.
That's not even
That's
in
their-
my house. That's the studio.
That's not true. That's their kitchen table.
No, I don't have a kitchen table that looks exactly like this one.
Why was she doing that at your kitchen table?
It's a photo of Daniel
fancy
and his
on the kitchen
mom,
table.
and
Do-
Daniel's mom is topless.
Do you think I have the same money that I recreated, made it look exactly like this?
That doesn't
room?
look anything like the studio.
Not at all.
It
That's
looks
clearly your
exact-
kitchen table.
It looks exactly like it. I don't have a kitchen table that looks like that.
You're doing your
Doesn't look like-
podcast. You're doing your podcast.
Let me
at
ask you
home.
this:
I don't have.
if
a
that's
studio.
not your house,
I don't have
then
a
how
stu-
come I can see a reflection of donuts that you bought in the window?
Oh,
That's
Because
right.
I bought donuts for you guys, and they took some donuts.
Oh, that's convenient.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's convenient.
very
So that's
convenient.
I didn't know your mom took her shirt off, Daniel.
Yeah.
No, she didn't do
Look at
that.
the picture.
Looks good.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
They
Looks
missed
really
this-
hot.
They're real and spectacular.
That's right.
Yeah.
You like that one, Travis, don't you?
I
nice,
do.
Nice heavy jokers.
Yes. They missed the C-section scar.
Did you have a
It's not up
C-section?
there.
Oh, you didn't.
First
Have,
of all, no, he was no
totally
C-section.
natural.
Believe me, I came right out of my mom's vag very quick.
You remember?
That he
No, but
remembers.
that's
Yeah.
everything I keep hearing about that I was a quick birth.
Ah, yeah.
That's right.
You came right out of her.
Everything was slow after
He
that.
fell on the floor.
No, I heard my sister was the one that had my sister's birth was a long birth.
Was it?
Bubble, I had read online that you were actually an anal birth.
No, I wasn't. I was a vag birth, a very quick vag birth.
I don't know.
An
That's
anal
not.
birth?
That's not what I read on Wiki.
Oh, Daniel, that's terrible.
Were you a preemie?
Well,
I read he was a premature anal birth.
Wow.
Yeah. On Wiki, I read it. I don't. I read on Wikipedia. I don't know.
I heard you tried to flush it.
True, Bobo?
No,
Okay.
I was.
Birth control didn't work.
Oh,
now.
damn.
Swig that Pepsi.
Yeah.
That's for Jeff Gordon.
Pepsi.
All right, time for some music.
Bubba, wait. Who wrote the lyrics to all these songs? Is this a collaboration?
Yeah, he said it was a.
collaboration.
Oh, he did. I
Mark Ronson, I heard.
He said it was a collaboration between the Lobo people and himself.
Gotcha.
This song, I had heard. You should do a VH1 Storytellers maybe because they've all got a little something behind it. This song, picture this: it's Bobo and the Lobo gang, and they're sitting in the studio and they're talking about Sansa. Is that her name?
Yep.
Sansa.
Yep, we're talking about Sansa Stark.
Right, and
You
how
like her?
hot?
How hot she is.
Right.
Would
And so-
you?
Would you, Bobo?
Of course, I would.
Let me-
I would sleep with her.
Let me
if I
ask you a
got the
question.
opportunity.
Not to be vulgar. When's the last time you made yourself? When was the last time you tugged your penis looking at Sansa Stark?
No comment there.
I just did laundry.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Was it crunchy?
You just did laundry?
Yeah.
Oh no.
She couldn't get the sheet into the washing
Oh,
machine.
no.
She had to crack it.
Could you actually hear the sheet when you bent it?
Yeah. All right. This is it. That conversation led to this song off the hit EP, The Bobo Show, available at lobosound.com/Bobo. It's oh, I'm sorry.
/Bobo/
lobosound.com/Bobo/.
Yep.
/
This is Sansa's So Hot. At least I thought it was. It's operator error.
No, it's just got a little bit of
Dead air.
The best songs always do.
Sansa's so hot, I'd wanna sniff her yoga trousers, even if she had crabs. I'd still sniff her yoga trousers if she just took a shit. I'd still sniff her yoga trousers if she cocky the squid. I'd still sniff her yoga trousers. Ooh, Santa.
every bad boy has a soft side.
That's right.
Gotta slow it down.
Yeah.
This is a ballad.
Power ballad.
Power bottom.
You can do no wrong.
Oh,
sweet.
It's really nice.
A lot of heart.
So
Oh,
hot,
good. Another verse.
I wanna sniff her yoga bridges. I get kicked in the
Bridges?
just
Trousers and bridges.
Edward Smith, he made
What are you
his.
saying, bridges?
Yes, bridges, yes. The bridges of Madison Town.
That's right.
Actually, we thought of this.
Hold on,
because-
Daniel.
Yeah, let's get some behind the music.
Yeah,
It's like pop-up video.
Right. Well,
Tell me the story, Daniel.
Well, you know how in England they call pants trousers, right?
Right.
Yep.
Yes.
And we knew that the actress was is British,
Ah.
right?
Right.
So we figured the yoga pants. They probably call them over in England yoga trousers.
Tied in beautifully.
I like
That's
it.
right. And do they call pants bridges in England?
Yeah.
I think I've heard that name too.
Bridges.
The London
Knickers.
Bridge is falling
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, they'll get London bridges.
Yeah, Lloyd Bridges, my favorite actor.
Yeah.
Check out Kevin Brennan
All
on
right,
Burning Bridges.
Yeah.
I've never been to England, so I don't know. What do they call yoga pants in England?
Probably-
Yoga bridges.
Yeah, yoga bridges.
Yeah, bridges, sorry.
Yeah,
or
yoga
trousers.
bridges or trousers.
How
yeah.
about yoga slacks? Have some Pepsi. Enjoy. Treat yourself.
Yeah, this is good shit, man.
Yeah. You gotta, yeah, like you said, every bad boy has a fucking soft side.
Yep.
Now, this isn't the country western song.
No, this isn't the country western song.
Now,
Oh.
the country western song, is that more of like a Kid Rock type country
It is.
western?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How do you know, Jim?
I've a friend of mine got the exclusive.
Oh, really? When will we hear the exclusive?
Fucking Sunday.
Cool. Well, what's the country song?
It's titled Queen's Cowboy.
Ooh.
Wow.
Do you see yourself as kind of a Queen's cowboy? Don't be humble.
I guess kind of, yeah.
How so?
Or
I
a
don't know,
cowboy
I-
queen?
I kind of feel. I don't know about it, but I kind of feel like, yeah, it's kind of very badass. Like, I'm a cowboy, and I'm a cowboy from Queens.
That's right.
You do see yourself, but even before this, you kind of saw yourself as a cowboy. I know you did.
Well, we thought it'd be nice to do like a little country western Kid Rock style.
Sure,
song.
sure, but you see yourself as a cowboy, in a way.
Yeah,
You do. How long have you felt that way?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm kind of alpha sometimes. So and
I
don't
get that
disagree.
impression too.
and
Yeah.
I just kind of need it, and I just sometimes maybe that's the equivalent to something like alpha.
When do you behave
That's
alpha?
right.
I mean, I know, but for the
I mean,
listeners.
you know that we've had private conversations where you and I have not had Bobo in studio just because we're like, we don't need that alpha male energy
and there's going to be a girl in here
on that day.
and he's
Yeah.
going to alpha. What would you say makes you alpha?
I don't know. Like sometimes I just feel like I'm in charge.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, large and in charge.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Mm.
Fair enough. Have
You
some
ever-
Pepsi.
You
Does,
ever ridden a horse?
No, I never have.
Steel horse?
He's a liar.
Okay, he's lying.
I've ridden on horse.
Wait a minute, Daniel.
as a lie.
Are you a liar?
I've
Daniel,
wrote,
do the line. Are you a liar?
I'm not lying.
There it is.
Yeah.
Picture Jimmy Fallon. I knew I'd get you to say it. Oh, he's going to laugh.
I have rode a horse once or twice on trips to the country.
Why did you say no? How come you lied? Why are you ashamed?
No, like I thought you meant specifically. Do I frequently ride horses? That would be a no.
Why did you do
But
it?
I have rode a horse before.
Mocking Christopher Reeve?
No.
Don't do that, Daniel. That's a tragic story. He's Superman.
Yeah.
Or was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And
But
those-
we found his kryptonite.
Those movies were part of my childhood.
That's right. Oh, cool. Just like Jim Norton was.
Now, it's weird. For most 29-year-olds, those movies were not a part of their childhood.
I'm actually older than 29, but I like to say I'm 29 because I've reached that point in my life where I say I'm 29.
I see. Now, Mrs. Bobo.
I always just figure the logic when you reach a certain
Shut
point in your
up.
life, you say you're 10
Shut
years younger
up.
than you are. Like
That's what I get at home. He never shuts up.
Is it ever become a distraction in the household when Bobo walks around with his alpha male energy? Like, you're like, that's a lot of alpha. Machismo.
Testosterone.
Right.
He tries it at home, but
Mm,
you know,
so
the
shirt
Italian
off.
blood in me is going to give it to him good. So.
Right. So
Well, it's just I always hear people say you want to get far in your life, be the alpha in your life. When you want to get far in life, be the alpha.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right.
And yet your album's on Betamax.
All right, so listen, we
Do
should
you want
hear-
to share a banana?
No.
No more free food.
Okay, yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah, although we got donuts.
We got
Peaches.
donuts, thanks
Yeah.
to Bo.
So we should hear a little bit of the cowboy song.
Right. And this is off of the Bobo show. That's right. It's Bobo is Alive. It's the Queen's Cowboy.
Yeah, because he sees himself as a cowboy. So this song kind of came natural.
Yeah, I kind of did.
Right. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that.
Steel guitar.
I'm Bobo, and I'm a pimp. Chubby bitches make my pet go limp, so I drink.
Oh, he doesn't
a
like
couple
fat
shots
women.
of Jack.
No
This is
fat
what
chicks.
I tell 'em when they're on their back. Introduce you to Maroon again. Titty fucking your balloon again.
Balloon?
Balloon knot.
How could you titty fuck a balloon knot?
Your balloon again's like your tits.
Got
Oh,
it. Got
yeah.
it. I like that. All right.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. All right.
I'm Bobo, and I'm this shit. All the hookers want to suck my dick for 10 bucks.
Hold on, can we pause that real
Just
quick?
the
Yeah.
hookers.
What is that now? When's the last time a hooker sucked your dick?
I've never used a hooker before.
He doesn't use them.
To be fair, in the song he doesn't say all the hookers suck my
He
dick.
said
He
they
said they
wanna.
want to.
Do they want to? When's the last time a hooker indicated that she wanted to suck your dick?
That's never happened, and pretty much all hookers would want to do that for if you got the money.
I see.
Cool.
I
It's
see.
true. That's how the business works.
They're
Right.
hookers. They want the money, so of course they'll do it.
Now, are you a pimp?
And actually, I'm not a pimp, right? We took creative license. We just came up with stuff for the song.
Okay, you're not a pimp though.
No, I'm not a pimp in real life.
But you're an
Character.
alpha. You could be a pimp.
You could.
Mm.
Bitch better have my money, right?
That I don't even know any way to break into the pimp business.
Pay me what you owe me.
Yeah, you're an alpha.
All right. Yeehaw.
Yeah, you fucking swig some Pepsi.
All right.
Yeah, cowboys love whores.
And Pepsi.
And Pepsi.
Yeah, and live with their mom.
That's right, Mark.
Is Daniel an alpha around the house?
He tries to be, but like I said, he doesn't get away with it. Well, what did you say to us the other day, to Shannon and
I believe his quote
He
was,
goes,
"Yeehaw! All right."
Daniel, you shouldn't tell me what to do. Oh, yeah, come over here, little shit.
Whoa.
Has since Bobo's become kind of a rock star musician, like he's been a radio celebrity for a while, comedian. Now that he's a musician, has he changed?
With the success?
Yeah.
I mean, has it gone to his head?
Yeah. Does the fame change Daniel?
Right.
Because with great success comes great responsibility.
Great success.
Great success.
Wait,
He tries pulling stuff, but it doesn't work. My daughter, when she puts it in his door, don't enter Bobo's room. It smells like shit. We don't give him any respect at home.
You do
Wow.
not. That's a
why does
shame.
his room smell like shit?
My sister
He's a
years ago
grown man.
thought that was funny.
Hold on a second.
He took a dump in his britches.
I don't know why my sister
I just can't imagine being 40.
Humor, thought that was a funny idea to place that on my door a long time ago.
Does your room smell like shit?
No.
Do you go duty in your room?
No.
How many times?
Bobo, you can't shit in. Is there a bathroom attached to his bedroom?
No.
How many
But
times
I
you shit
do
in
go
there?
to the bathroom.
Do you shit in a coffee can in your room?
No.
He shits in a coffee can in his room.
Bobo, you make
No, I
boom boom in
don't.
your bed?
No. I do. You do it in the toilet like everyone else.
Okay. So your sister said that your room smells like shit.
Yeah, for whatever reason, she thought that was funny to put that.
And whose fault is that, Dan?
It's just to be 40 and having your sister leave a note on your door that says your bedroom smells like
I
shit
know.
is a lot.
Yeah.
You know? Where do you play with your love gun?
That happens. That's all discreet.
I
You-
see.
do you-
Is
What do
that
you
in
mean
the
it's all discreet?
Is that in the bedroom or the bathroom?
That's discreet. No one knows.
Or the living room when everybody goes away?
Oh.
And then Mr. Maloney is just staring at you. What are you doing?
Do you jizz in a sock or a Kleenex or your mouth?
Yeah.
That stuff's all discreet. No one knows when and where that happens. They just know
when I
that
do the
things are
laundry.
clean.
Yeah.
Things are cleaned up afterwards.
Hold on, mother.
When I do the laundry.
You find out?
You always notice?
I'm a mother. We notice these
You do
stupid
notice,
things.
and Paul and Ace don't want to be on the record.
That's right. That's right. When it comes to laundry, you're the god of thunder.
So wait,
I love Jim's laugh.
Travis. So you noticed the laundry?
Thank God I grab it because
Yeah.
my mother is visiting us. She goes, "Let me do the laundry." I go, "No. Okay, I'll take care of it." My mom saw that.
Take your
Would
top
not
off.
be good news.
Old crunchy sheets, eh?
So, Bubba, the family do you guys travel a lot as a family?
We haven't done traveling in a long time.
It's been a while since all three of us have traveled together.
I see.
And we
Gonna
like
have to-
it that way.
Gonna have to go on the road soon, though. If this album picks up,
Well,
you might have to do a
hold
bus tour.
Maybe hit up
Well,
Detroit Rock City.
I know one
Yeah.
of the things I would love to do if this EP sells very well. I've toyed around with this idea that I think would be hilarious. A series of YouTube videos, like a mini series. Bobo goes to Japan.
Whoa! I
Why
love it.
Why Japan?
I don't know why. I just always thought it seemed beautiful out there, and I think and plus the weirdness seems like there's some weirdness, but at the same time the weirdness might be fun.
Yeah, the Pepsi flows like water there.
That's right.
And free donuts. Then the Asian whores would love you.
Yeah.
And well, they know what they say over there in Japan. They think I'm hung like a mule.
Micro.
Because they're all small over there. So
Oh,
in
yeah.
comparison.
So you basically want to go over there and just wave your big you-know-what around.
Yeah, they say, oh, that Americans got very big penis.
Okay.
Very jealous.
Why are you fucking a guy?
No, I'm just imitating someone that hears rumblings going on.
Yeah, but is it fucking if you're gay? So what?
No, I'm a straight guy.
I
I'm a
don't
straight
know.
guy.
But who is he fucking over there?
Yeah. Oh, bigger penis.
No,
Yeah.
No,
You fucking
no,
Mr.
guy.
Sato.
No, I'm just imitating the guy because he hears girls talk about how big my penis is.
But you're
I
a
see.
queen cowboy.
No, Queens cowboy.
Oh, queen.
Oh.
I see.
Oh.
Yeah, like cowboy from Queens.
Right. Right. I see.
Yes.
Well, Bubba, this has been really something special.
Yeah.
This is
Wonderful.
and let's not forget, Daniel. It's not like you created music. I mean, at the end of the day, God gave rock and roll to you, you know?
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Like the
True.
song.
Didn't he, Jim?
Well, yes, he did.
You're an
Like the
artist.
song. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like it's said in the song by Kiss. Because I know you're quoting a song by Kiss.
No, I didn't
That's
even think
right.
of that. I
didn't
forgot
either.
about that. Yeah. Well, Daniel, I appreciate you and your mom stopping by today.
Wonderful to
Yeah.
have you guys in
Great.
here.
Yes, I encourage everybody to get this album, lobosound.com/bobo/.
Yeah. Slash.
Yep.
On back or forward?
Either one.
Okay.
Either one. Yeah, both will work. And enjoy very much. This has been great.
It's been wonderful. And the album, go get it. Support Daniel's music endeavors, because there's going to be a Christmas record.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, there
but
will
this
be.
is fun. My only minor critique of the record, and it's not even a bad one, is Daniel's vocals should be a little louder.
Oh, you want
Right?
to hear
Correct
that?
or wrong?
that
You know,
golden
Jim's
voice.
right. And by the way, maybe going to break. I know this is an old piece of production and just from the O&A show.
Sure.
But while we've got Bobo in here.
One more Pepsi?
Yeah, let's have another Pepsi for Bobo. And as much as you like Jim better than me, I'm pretty sure that Lobo was not the first people to realize that you had some musical talent. in you.
Aha.
Yep, that's right.
Who was?
You guys did.
I believe last professional broadcaster Sam Roberts and producer extraordinaire Troy Kwan were actually the first to recognize your musical talent, and we did produce the hit single "Ground Control to Bobo Man."
Oh,
do you remember that song?
Yeah,
Daniel.
I remember this old one years ago.
That's right.
Oldie but a goodie.
Oldie but a goodie. Should we? You want to play that? Okay, Travis is
I
looking
gotta,
for it.
I gotta find what it's named and who put it where. And
I believe Bobo Man is the name of the song.
Yeah.
you would think.
I would
Travis.
think. Well, I mean, we don't have to play it. People can just look
Well,
it up.
I don't know. I think it's good to go to break with a tune.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we don't want to play all of. We played some of Bobo's music, but you don't want to give it all away for free. That's why we talked over it and played a little. Give him a little taste.
That's right.
Yes.
Yep.
Preview.
Give him a preview.
Now, I hear Mom is into the pooper fucking.
That's what you heard, Mark?
I heard you like a good sausage in the back.
Anal sex.
That's a fair question.
Gee, I know what that means.
Oh, okay.
Do you like that or do you not like that?
That's what I heard
Yeah, is that true?
on the message board. No?
No?
You've changed.
Because at the live show, you said that you did engage in that activity.
We talked about it wasn't anal sex. Remember what it was?
Analingus?
ATM?
It was analingus, I believe. It was analingus. You like analingus.
What,
Well, no,
licking?
we talked about it, but
Okay.
I never said I did.
You
Just
like doing it or
licking.
having it done?
Excuse me?
You like doing it or having it done? I'm not sure what you mean.
You really want me to answer these?
Yes.
Oh, very much. Sure, I would answer them.
Hmm.
It's fair.
Why wouldn't we?
It depends.
You like both.
All right,
Depends.
you were a nurse.
Nothing wrong.
Still am.
Nothing-
Still am.
Yeah, you're good for you.
So you know all the parts.
Little analingus you like giving and getting.
Yeah.
What,
Here's-
Daniel? What's the matter?
Hey,
Here's nothing. I'm just.
If
Here's
you
the
give,
thing
you
about
get.
Bobo's mom. She was made for loving you.
Yeah, she really was. She's very open.
Yes.
When's the last time you took it in the back door?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
All right. Is that how Bobo was made?
Made her shout it out loud.
No. That's
All
not
right.
how babies are made.
All right, so wait. So you have done that before, but it's been a while.
It's been a while. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Now the old dirt road.
Nice.
Well, thank you both for being here.
Good to see you again. Always. I'm happy you're here. Bobo, congratulations on the record.
Yep. Thanks.
We're happy
Jimmy.
for you, pal.
Yep.
But on the way out, we want to play Bobo as the song that really started all of this.
Wow.
And we want to play Bobo Man from way back when. Is that right, Travis?
Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Stay tuned, Mark. You're sticking around?
Yeah, I want to hear if he says his name in this one.
He does.
Okay.
He does. He does. Yeah,
Be right
that's spoiler
back.
alert.
Bobo Man to O&A. Bobo Man to O&A. Let me on the show, just let me right back on. 10. Bobo Man to O&A. 7. 6. 5.
Well, thank you both for being here.
Good to see you again. Always. I'm happy you're here. Bobo, congratulations on the record.
Yep. Thanks.
We're happy
Jimmy.
for you, pal.
Yep.
But on the way out, we want to play Bobo as the song that really started all of this.
Wow.
And we want to play Bobo Man from way back when. Is that right, Travis?
Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Stay tuned, Mark. You're sticking around?
Yeah, I want to hear if he says his name in this one.
He does.
Okay.
He does. He does. Yeah,
Be right
that's spoiler
back.
alert.
Be on the show, just let me right back on. 10. Bobo Man to O&A. 7.
some of the things I was saying, I realized after could have been misconstrued as Kiss songs. You didn't pick up on that, did you, Jim?
I did not. No, I didn't notice.
I was just Jim. Halfway through the interview, might or might not have texted me that Bobo's mom looks like Gene Simmons.
No, I would never.
And so at that point, I just started mentioning Kiss songs to try to make Jim laugh.
Travis, comment?
Yeah.
Travis got it too right away.
Right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
And all of a sudden, they didn't want Ace and Gene on the record. Or
Ace and Paul.
She should have put the makeup back on.
She's sexy though.
Yeah, she's got
just the
something.
glasses.
Yeah.
It's got that Queen's look.
She has to deal with that all day.
Oh.
Bobo?
Every day.
She's the man.
But they seem like they're almost friends more.
Yeah.
Like I like the way she doesn't. I like the way she handles him because she doesn't talk to him like he's dang. She's like, shut up. Like just the way you would hang with somebody who you're.
And she talks about getting plowed in the butt.
She's just that's his mom and
Analingus.
Yeah, she likes giving it and getting it. She's a fucking trooper.
Yeah, she's mine.
His mom's a trooper.
Mm-hmm.
The flight attendant video of the day yesterday that went around.
Oh, what a
What happened here?
Okay. So, every day somebody's getting kicked off a plane or something.
Sure.
So, this one, because I'm flying today, and I started looking at it going.
Where you going? What time's your flight? Let's get this all out of the way.
What
I got
airline?
some jokes. What's your seat number?
We're all
Who you sitting next to?
We're all set on all that. But
you're all sitting in business class.
We're all fine.
You are, right?
We're all set on it.
International business is nice. Have you
Is
ever
it?
flown business?
No.
Oh, yeah, you've flown first, though.
Oh, I flew
Yeah.
business Australia. It was bananas. I didn't
Was
want
it?
the flight to end.
Yeah.
You get
What
free
airline?
food, free booze. What's the one from
Qantas?
I
No.
hated Qantas.
Why?
No, they shit.
Oh, no Wi-Fi?
And they were late, and they stuck me on a flight to a different city because their plane wouldn't wait 10 minutes. They're the worst.
Oh, really?
They're terrible, yeah.
All right, this is Lufthansa. What are you?
Lufthansa.
Thank you.
The
Heist.
best.
Yeah, they were great. I didn't want it to end. I had movies, like top movies, booze. I had a scotch on me. I had a fucking dinner. They get snacks.
Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah, we're flying with a baby, so hopefully it'll either go fine or just ruin it for everybody in business.
What do you do there as a dad? Because I'm the guy on the flight who hates the yelling kid, and you're the dad.
Right.
What do? Do you go, sorry? You got to make an attempt. Just give us like a shoulder shrug. I hate when they act like, hey, fuck you, it's a baby.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably, first of all, the flight's at night, so hopefully the baby will sleep. But if
Can
it
you-
wasn't asleep, yeah, I mean, I guess I would, if I saw people like doing the angry, like I'm looking right at you thing,
Yes.
I would probably look at them and like say,
What do you want me to do?
right. And then hopefully the people wouldn't be assholes because it's a baby, Yeah,
but it's just that piercing right behind you.
Oh, you bringing
Yeah.
the baby? That's right.
Yeah.
In business class?
No, we're gonna sit the baby far away from us. We're actually
Honestly, that is the way to do it.
we're checking the baby.
Yeah.
Look, very cute
for you.
baby.
Yeah, we're gonna check it.
Put it in coach
Right.
with them.
We're gonna put it up. We're gonna bring the dog and the baby and put it in the overhead.
Has Baby
Nice.
Edgar flown before?
No.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
How long? Which country are you going to?
France.
Cool. It's actually not that bad. It's
7 hours?
7, maybe.
It's a long
Yeah.
flight.
Yep. Long.
Yeah.
But
Oh
it's not
yeah.
It's like going to LA. It's not actually, it's faster going there than it is coming back.
It's still 7 hours for a baby.
It could
Yep.
be long,
Bobby.
or it could be fine.
Yeah,
I
could be.
flew some cheap airline when I came back from Paris. Best trip ever. Went with a lady, had a great time, flew back. It was only Hasidic Jews and Africans. It was brutal.
What airline?
I can't, if you said it, I know it. It was
Wait,
super
is it
cheap.
a French airline?
It is.
Yeah, I've heard about that. And they're supposed to be like really inexpensive. And it's all
Yes.
business.
No, it was all shit.
Oh,
It was
okay.
below code. It was. I felt like I was in Crown Heights. It was like Caribbean black. These kids were selling mixtapes, and then like Jews, looking at diamonds through a loop. It was insane.
But wait. Was it? Were you in coach?
Was it Ryanair?
yeah. What is it?
I'm asking
Ryanair
you.
is
Say it
Irish.
again?
Ryanair?
They're Irish.
No, I don't think that was
Yeah, but they
it.
go to Europe.
Oh yeah.
It was called
Oh,
like
yeah.
X-Jet or N-Jet or something.
Anything with jet.
Yeah, it was
Like,
bad.
JetBlue is very good, but anything else with jet
Yeah.
is a
Magazine.
problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Airbus.
Yeah, or something plain.
Airbus is bad. Yeah. Yeah, plane, fly plane.
I think. Well, the flight is leaving right around when he goes to sleep, and
Oh,
so
it's an evening. That's right, because you get there tomorrow morning.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's a big time difference.
hopefully, and plus, like literally, my whole family's going, so we'll have numbers up there.
Do you think your mom
Okay.
would help you hold the baby?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll have to hold the baby at all. My wife will be there. My mom will be there. My
Oh,
dad will be there.
nice.
Like,
Do you think your mom would hold the baby though and help?
she probably wouldn't have an issue.
You don't think she'd mind?
No, I don't think she would mind.
Can she breastfeed?
Of course.
Your
I mean,
mom.
well, because I kept breastfeeding.
Yeah,
So
they do it
so
together.
She still has
Sam
Oh.
shows the baby.
That's right.
So it's your mom, your dad, your wife, obviously the baby, your
My
brother, sister.
my sister, her husband, their kid, everybody.
Oh, it's a whole big group.
Mhm.
Wow, that's nice. It's for your parents' 50th?
Yeah, for their anniversary.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah.
And you're going to Paris and Amsterdam.
And Amsterdam.
Cool. How you going to ditch everybody to go get fucking blown in a window?
Well, first of all, I'm going to make sure it happens in the window. So if any of them walk by, this is what's happening.
How long are you going for?
The entire week.
About 9 days.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Man.
Yeah, I'm leaving today and getting back next Sunday because we're taking next week off for 4th of July anyway.
Yes.
So
At what point are you going to hate yourself? 4 days
Hopefully
in?
before he leaves.
But I mean,
what do you mean hate my? You mean
what,
hate my
all
existence?
your family? Yeah, you're gonna want to kill yourself. You got a baby, family.
Well, I think they've figured out, schedules in the sense that we're not all going to be together all the time.
Okay.
Like we'll be separated, then meet up for dinner or something like that. Because I'm sure they don't all want to be around a baby all the time either way.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. So we're going to be separated. But yeah, I mean, at some point, I'm sure. I don't even like to go on vacation anyway.
Yeah, I'm not into it either.
And plus, when you go with your family, like I travel fairly often, not as often as you guys, but I'm traveling once a month, easy for WWE and various other reasons. But it's easy when you do it a lot.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
when the family is all doing it,
that's
they don't
the-
really travel. Like
That's the bitch.
my mom is sitting there texting with my wife, talking about like
Yeah.
that's right, and talking about
BBC pictures.
That's right.
You think they just have a group text going?
Yeah, the two of them. Would you? Yes, no. Prefer thicker.
They have a common interest, so they get along well.
Yeah, I'm going to Italy next week.
Oh, you are?
And I'm kind of like,
You going with your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm like, I rented a car. I'm going to drive the coast. Everybody's
nice.
telling me not to do it.
Why?
Just because you're on a skinny road on a hill with trucks.
It's great. Your tire's going to get blown out in an accidental vendetta shooting.
Well, I'm just worried I'm going to fly right off.
There's no girl like here in the Godfather. So that's how long are you going for?
6 days.
Nice.
On some level, are you hoping you get tired of each other and get in a fight and break up?
Always, every day.
If you broke up, like if she was cheating and fucking other guys, you wouldn't be just devastated.
Oh, what an out! I'd be a hero. You get out, and you're the cool. You're the sympathy.
Right, especially if she did it in Italy. You brought her all the way out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. You'd sit away from each other on the plane.
Right.
Be
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, you get all fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But so my mom is texting my wife, going, "Okay, we have like 2 or 3 nice dinners." So
hold on, sorry, Sam. What?
Did you want to say something, Travis?
No, I'm just laughing at you and your wife and mom texting each other.
BBC
because
pictures.
we know what they're doing now.
That's what they do.
BBC.
They interrupted. They do like, when you're a little kid and you got baseball cards, you go need it, got it, need it. That's how they do. Except,
Sometimes
with
when you guys
BBC
eat
photos.
family dinner, do you just hear like one phone go?
And I go, are you guys
Yes.
texting each other? No.
Yes, they're right now. They're examining the Cameroon collection.
Oh my God.
What is that, Mom? A piano leg?
Let me tell you something. Eggplant Friday is big on data charges. Not good. But she's sitting there going, we're gonna have 2 or 3 nice dinners. So make sure that you pack a blazer. I know Sam's brother is packing this and blah blah. And I'm like talking to Jess, and I'm like, could you tell her that everybody going is 30 years and older? We all know how to.
We all know how to
dress
do it,
and
yes.
pack.
But
And
that's the beginning. You're not even left yet.
Right.
It's already Nag City.
right. Well,
Nag City.
Sorry, I'm a greaser.
Yeah, they're acting like a bunch of socias.
but that's also, I kind of feel like the flight might be the best part. If
Yeah.
it's business.
The flight is nice. A business class flight.
Overnight.
Unless the
makes
baby
it
cries the
easier.
whole time.
Nah, baby won't cry. You for a little bit, you drug the fucking thing.
Drug that.
Knock it
fucker.
out.
That's what we'll
Bring
do.
a Valium.
Benadryl,
Whole
baby.
Valium for the kid.
Yeah.
We'll probably crush up Vicodins.
See if you
and
can just snort it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little Cosby flight.
But it's no, you bring earplugs.
It's my kid. You
Oh,
can't do that.
give it to your mom. Hold this thing.
Yeah. I got to catch some Z's.
You'll sleep really well if you're on a good airline. Write down the airline you're on. I won't say it.
I don't.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't remember
I
it.
have to know.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm following. I don't remember
Okay.
any of the details.
Pretty
I'm sure it'll be
expensive
fine.
flight, though.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Your dad's paying for all of it, your parents?
I don't know. I hope so.
Damn.
You don't know.
Well, we haven't had the conversation.
Is he loaded?
No.
No, it's one
I mean,
of those.
you haven't paid for anything yet.
Right.
Okay.
Well, what do you think? The airline doesn't give you tickets on spec. They don't loan you tickets.
No, I think my dad's got many miles saved up over years of traveling for work and stuff.
Oh, he probably used those. Yeah, you can be surprised what you can get. I flew to LA recently. I used miles.
And also, let's
Nice.
be honest, like when you're sitting there and your parents are like, "Well, this part of this feels like a let's spend it because they can't bury us with it trip."
Yep.
Which isn't always the greatest news for the kids.
You can't take it with you.
Right.
Why do you think one of them is sick?
No,
Oh,
because then there's nothing left.
No, he's saying that they're
yeah.
frivolously spending money.
That's funny.
Right. Like, let's relax, guys.
Yeah, you can't take it with you, but we can use it.
Right. Right. Leave it here. No, you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to take it.
Have my eye on some wrestling dolls.
That's right. I got shoes to buy.
So was your dad like a traveling cheater?
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
had many
is.
families across the
Oh.
world. Yeah.
That's right. He was massaged by the same man who did Ted Haggerty.
What a pull! That's what your dad said.
He worked in advertising, so he was like a
Oh.
global advertising.
So he would
guy.
actually fly a lot.
All the time.
That's right. Well, Sam's parents lived in England, and they lived a.
They lived in England and Australia,
Australia?
and California and Brussels and
England.
Yeah.
That explains your teeth. Teeth aren't even bad. Just had to make the bit.
Where's your gig tomorrow? We should plug Mark's gig.
Yes.
It's at
Mark's
the,
really funny.
It's at the paper shop. No, it's I'm at Fairfield. Fairfield Stages, Stage 1 or something in Connecticut, Fairfield,
I
Connecticut.
wish you had stage 4.
Yeah, there it is, Stage 1 at Fairfield Theater Company. I'm doing a little theater, and come on out. Bring the kids, bring the family.
Yeah.
And then I'm at the Draft House in D.C., and then Helium in Portland, and One Eye Jacks in New Orleans, hometown.
Well, cool.
And check out Tuesdays with Stories.
Joe
on
List and
iTunes.
Mark.
Me and Joe
Speaking
List.
of inheritance and all that, I've been trying to get to this all week. We just haven't gotten to it. Did you read the Buzz Aldrin story?
Yeah, I didn't. He's suing his children.
He is.
Whoa.
Because he says his children are sabotaging his love life because they're worried about their inheritance.
Holy moly.
I
Like Buzz
understand
is trying
everyone.
he's trying to fuck late in life. He's probably got to marry these chicks or whatever. And his kids are panicking because they're going, there's going to be nothing left.
Wow.
So they're trying to go to court and being like, he's not in his right mind. He can't make his own decisions.
What?
And Buzz Aldrin is being like, yes, I can. Yes, I am.
They're
I'm
trying.
doing that.
They're trying to probably. What's it say? Can I have a water, please, if I could bother somebody?
It says, we are deeply disappointed and saddened by the unjustified lawsuit that has been brought against us. Is what the kids are saying. We love and respect our father very much and remain hopeful that we can rise above the situation and recover the strong relationship that built this foundation in the first place.
Wait a minute. These kids are sick. They're mooches.
That's
Wait,
right.
well, hold on. Is he crazy though? Has Buzz lost it or no?
Well, Aldrin says his son, who's 60, and his daughter, who's 51, committed fraud by claiming he had health problems in order to seize control of his money. This is what the Wall Street Journal reported.
Wow. Now, is he the one who punched out that guy?
That's right.
Oh, that was a great video.
What was the guy's name?
I don't remember
but
his
the guy
name.
apologized to him.
Oh, good.
The
That
guy-
guy did say, "Hey, man, I'm sorry about that."
He was a moon landing conspiracy guy.
But he said he was sorry to Buzz. Yeah, I
Well,
respect
of course he apologized.
Sibling,
he got
but-
punched in the face.
Something whatever. Who cares?
He was like an 80-year-old guy or something. Knocking
How
him
old
in
is
the
he
face.
now? If his son's 60, he's got to be 80 something.
Yeah. Says the astronaut says his son has swiped nearly $500,000 from his personal bank account in the past 2 years.
Moon money.
He's 88 fucking years old.
Yeah.
Woo-wee, what a man.
We gotta
let's see what it
wrap
says.
up.
Oh shit.
Yes, Jim, you got dates? We're gonna be at JFL.
Yep, and
July 26th and 27th.
Yep, and go to the Long Island chip date. Tickets available.
Go on now.
They opened up a whole upper balcony, so there are tickets available. The 15th, Boston, it may even be sold out as we speak. I'm not sure. Both doing very, very well. I got Caroline's. I got a whole bunch of dates. Cleveland, Montreal. Just go to jimnorton.com. You all know that. And check out Mark. Saturday night. What's the name of it in Connecticut?
Stage 1 at Fairfield Theater Company in Fairfield. And check out Mark Norman Comedy for all the dates.
Yes,
Praise Allah.
MarkNormanComedy.com. And next week, you're going to get to enjoy the best of the year so far. So the first 6 months.
That's right. It's going to be a good 5-minute repeat.
That's right. We did one show and we'll repeat it throughout the week. The first 6 months and all the best of shows will be on demand, which is a brand new feature. So if you listen to the show on demand every morning, you'll have a brand new best of from stuff that's happened this year.
Don't put the one up of me in Bennington.
That's actually Monday morning. So enjoy that. Yes.
I bombed on that one.
Well, you get to hear Mark insult Doug Benson, and it's great stuff.
Oh, poor Doug.
Doug, we love you.
We'll be back.
Damn it.
See you later. Goodbye.
Oh, wait.
Oh my God, it's over.
This has been Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. To download today's show or listen on demand anytime, get the SiriusXM app or go to SiriusXM.com/on-demand.